Yes,
Love it.
we're now live. We are back with another watch along. It's Arsenal versus Burnley in the early kickoff. And yes, how are you all? And we got Talk Manu already here. How are you?
Yeah, good man. Good, good, good. You had a great stream yesterday. Fantastic
Yeah, I'm
stream
knackered.
yesterday.
I'm knackered.
Yeah, I bet it was. It was quite a feat that going, all them hours. But I mean, it was worth it, more than worth it, because
So I
you
got the clip I
you
needed.
raised.
Like Hamilton's the greatest. That's I want to. I
Yeah,
want to play the
well,
clip.
yeah. I, I actually enjoyed the way he answered it, David Croft. It was
Yeah.
because I knew it was going to be a tricky answer, and I thought he might sort of say what he said, because obviously it is one of those things. But I do think, though, if obviously Lewis has got the opportunity now to win the next, if he wins another World Championship, he's got to go to the top on his own. There's no doubt about that, because. And also, what David said about him winning a race, I didn't quite understand what. So that when he said he's won a race in each,
He's won a Grand Prix in every season he's competed in. So from
right?
2008 the start of his 2007 from the start of his career to
Mm.
now, he has won every single season.
And as nobody else has done that.
Nope.
That's crazy, isn't it? And he hasn't always been with Mercedes, has he?
No, even McLaren in 2009, they had a really shit car. I mean, the start of the season, he was out. He was out in Q1. That's how bad the car was. He was at the back of the grid all the time. So yeah, man. Yeah. So Connor's already with us. How are you? Pray for something like I keep saying. Yeah. Hey.
Chris
Do you know what?
Welch. Yeah.
Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna have everyone on. Fuck it. If anyone wants to come on, they can come on. Today, I'm not. I'm in that sort of mood. I'm in that sort of mood. As I'm starting a job Monday. Well, you got opportunity now if you want to. Yeah, I've already thanked everyone individually for coming on. Apparently, the terrorist said to me last night that did I get a link? And I went no.
A link for what?
They DM'd me at 11:30 at night, by which point I was asleep, saying,
Yeah.
right, you didn't get a link? And I went no. And part of me was thinking, well, what was the point of me getting a link?
A link to
I
what?
wanted a link to their stream or something. I was live. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a bit weird. You're not gonna.
Do is I'm not gonna go there. I'll go mad.
Have we got the lineups actually? By the way,
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's get lineups.
let's have a look at the lineups.
Yeah, I was quite shocked actually.
Yo, Connor.
Well, don't reveal it yet, please. I need.
Don't
to.
reveal it. Yeah, I've not seen it.
And,
We've not seen it. But whilst you're doing that, we'll just quickly have a look. Connor? What do you think is going to happen tomorrow in the biggest derby of all derbies?
Oh, I've got a funny feeling United. Look, I want Man City to win. I think they will win, but there's just that little thing with United that they know something about Man City. Man City do struggle to beat them.
Well, do you know what it is? I can't imagine that Pep's gonna make the same mistake that he made last time, which is when we've countered them. He's not going to make that mistake, I don't think. So if he puts, what Pep likes to do sometimes is he'll put two players right on our back line. So if we've got like Shaw and Wan-Bissaka who are sort of drifting forward, Pep can choose to put, either Sterling and Jesus, whoever starts up front, or Foden, whoever, or Gundogan, right on next to our two defenders at the back there, which means you're so right. You're trying to break, but look what you've got to deal with if it goes south.
Man City, they're not even that good attacking. It's more they've set themselves up so good defensively, which they've been wanting to do for a long time, and now they've actually But Laporte's on the bench for them now. He could go into anyone's team, Laporte, but he's now on the bench.
It just goes to show that
I can't do the game, mate. I'll get copyrighted.
It goes to show the the intense level and elite level that you have to be at to win your place at Man City.
Right.
And I don't think it's. Yes, have a look at this then.
Hang on. Right, Bernd Leno in goal. Callum Chambers on the right. David Luiz and Pablo Mari in the centre of defence. Coutinho on the left. Partey's back with Xhaka. Willian, no doubt, no obvious choice. He's on the left. I actually would have played him for this game since we've got next week games coming up. But I wouldn't have played Saka. Why did Saka get it?
And why is Pepe dropped after his fantastic? That's what I was pissed off about. Why is he not playing?
Hang on, no. Yeah, but Saka's going to be more important for Olympiacos and North London derby. Why are you dropping him? Why are you playing him? Why? Why are you taking a risk?
But you look at Pepe; he was fantastic last week.
This is what fucks me off with Arteta. Why are you taking a risk with players like Tierney and Saka, who are going to probably bail you out during the during Europa League, right, and the North London derby? Why?
Yeah.
Partey's either back. I would even arrested him for those 3 games, just in case he got injured again. I don't get it. Why are you doing that, right? And I bet you, I know Zaki's going to play on the right when it comes to Thursday, right? That lineup tells me Zaki's going to play on Thursday, right? Bellerin's going to play on the right on Thursday. I guarantee it.
Yeah, he's on the bench, isn't he, today?
At what point has Chambers has ever looked like he's going to play on the right? It's not even been in a mention in the bench. Now you put him out on the right. Not even Cedric. So that just tells me I'm playing Bellerin on Thursday. I'm playing Bellerin on North London derby. I'm playing Bellerin the next Thursday. This is the exact problems I have with him. Right? Stupid decisions. Hang on, we'll just look at.
I mean, from that there, you'd like to see.
Hang on, just go for the Burnley one. Pope, Loughton on the right, Tarkowski, Ben Mee, Charlie Taylor on the left, Goodmanson, Westwood, Brownhill, and Dwight McNeil, Vidra and Chris Wood out front. So it's their basic 4-4-2. Yeah, you were going to say, talk menu. What you?
Yeah, I think we obviously we knew that's how they were going to set up the 4-4-2. I mean, it's. It gives him that option of having sort of staggered Chris Wood and Vidra waiting to pounce. But I think if Arsenal, this is what I was saying yesterday about Arsenal, they've got to make some kind of statement today in terms of at least playing keep ball and have them. This is what I keep saying about Man United and other teams that are sort of in the kind of vein of kind of struggling a little bit and not quite getting things together. Play keep ball against a team like this and let them, invite them to come out. If you want to come and get the ball, then come and get it off us. If you just sort of try and steam into this brick wall, then there's a good chance that these are, your Chris Wood and your Vidra are going to get a break on you. And why do that when there's no need? If you just play keep ball, you don't have to go right up into their half to play keep ball. Just move your back line up, towards the centre circle and keep everybody at it. Keep movement, keep passing, moving. They're going to be all over the shop, aren't they? Trying to chase the ball down. So, but I don't know. We'll see. Again, I don't know what Mikel Arteta's long-term vision and plan is. For Arsenal. I mean, but you would like to think. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking about Aubameyang. I think coming up against Tarkowski and me, I think this would have been a perfect game for, like I said, a hold-up play. I think is crucial. They're not going to play. It's going to be a low block. It's you won't be able to get in behind. I think Aubameyang for this game isn't probably right. I think hold-up play is crucial. So Ødegaard is going to be really important for them. But I would have loved to see Lacazette up front.
Yeah, I mean, because you're going to want Willian and Saka using that width, because you're going to want like your likes of McNeil and the other guy I can't see because of this banner, but Luca, you're going to want them to.
No, more good. More good.
Good. What's
good.
what's your prediction? What's your prediction, mate?
Well, first things first. Before I tell you the prediction, I'm not happy with the team, to be honest, because where's Cedric at first? Second, why is Callum Chambers starting? He hasn't barely featured for a long time.
Actually, here's the thing. Why aren't you playing Bellerin for this game? Why didn't you play Cedric on Thursday? Why don't you play Cedric on North London Derby? Why don't you play Cedric on for your 2 Europa League games, which are going to make your career the way you're going, right? Why do you want to play your best right back? I know exactly who's going to play.
He's going to play Bellerin on Thursday. He's going to play Bellerin on Thursday. It's an absolutely joke. You can't be playing Bellerin on Thursday against Olympiacos, yeah? You play him in this game or you don't play him in this game, yeah? Cedric, why would you drop Cedric out of the team, yeah? Why would you drop him and play Callum Chambers? Chambers is not good enough at the end of the day, okay? Dwight McNeil is going to rip Callum Chambers apart.
They changed the entire right-hand side, Arsenal. Both the right back and the right winger, they changed both. And why is all these changes? And I still don't understand why Pepe's being dropped. He was fantastic.
This is what I don't understand. You can't drop him. This is what frustrates me about Arteta, and this is why I'm an Arteta out, okay? And I don't know why people are still Arteta in, whether he makes changes, yeah? Because Nicolas Pepe was really hot form against Leicester City, yeah? And then you drop him against Burnley, yeah? This is an opportunity where you still need to play him and give him confidence, yeah? This is why people start criticising Pepe, whether he's good enough. Yeah, but it's not his fault at the same time, because Arteta's the one who actually picks the team on the actual match day. So, I don't get it.
I mean, I don't understand either. Why do you need to rest players, or seem to be resting players
for, apart from Europa League? We've got nothing.
That's the thing. When's your next game after this?
We'll get Europe. We're not going to get European football. This is why we need to finish 11th to avoid Conference League.
What's your next game after this?
Tottenham in the Premier League.
And when's that? On
next Sunday. Mother's Day. Mother's Day, isn't it?
Oh, so
there'll be no love on that day, will there? For us?
No, especially for the Arsenal mummies, won't be happy for that. So,
but I can't. Sorry, go on, Colin.
I just feel Pepe's confidence must be.
I've already said it. Rubbish. I've already said it. Don't try and tag me. I don't care. You can tag me to the tweet. I don't care. Right? I've already made it fucking clear in Twitter. Fucking Arteta out. Fucking Arteta out. Get out of it. Not having his bollocks. Not having his bollocks.
You should see my tweet. What I put. We better win today, otherwise Arteta out. I put. Prediction, I'm going to go for talk.
I'm going to put join my watch along for the banter. The banter. Because this is going to be banter FC all fucking over.
I'm going to say 3-0 Arsenal.
I'm going 2-1 Arsenal. 2-1. 2-1, but I wouldn't be surprised if this game's a draw. I actually wouldn't be surprised.
1-0.
You know what's going to happen? Chambers will have a good form. We'll be on good form, and he'll start next week against Tottenham. Pretty simple, isn't it? It's pretty simple. So, but prediction, I'm going to go for 2-1 Arsenal. I think we'll just edge it in just about because we've got enough quality in the attack against Burnley. But I don't understand why start Chambers. It's the guy.
Physicality. I think against Burnley, they want. I mean, if you play Cedric or Bellerin, they're not going to win any duels, are they? Whatsoever the entire game.
Cedric's better than Bellerin, though. So.
Yeah, I know, but if you were to start one of them, I mean, against the physicality of, but at least with
I've done it. Fuck it. You know. Anyone who wants to tag me to tweet, fucking comment at me. Come at me. This is why I'm calling out fans, right? That sit here and fucking go. Be patient. Be patient.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It's true, isn't it?
Be patient. Why should I be patient? For this dickhead to keep making managers and making mistakes. Why are you playing Chambers?
I put a tweet 10 minutes ago. You better win today, Arsenal, or Arteta.
Arteta better fucking win. He better fucking win.
I don't want Burnley doing a double over us, man. You know what I mean?
It's written all over it. I'm
Well,
telling you.
if Burnley are going to try and be physical and everything else, this is what, for me, you know, you're going to say to the players, look, we're the better team.
Share this stream on Twitter now, Instagram. So I'm telling you, it's going to go off. I'm telling you, this is going to go. This is going to go mad. Honest to God.
Luca, this is the thing, isn't it? You're the better team, Arsenal. You've got the better players. You play the better football. You can keep ball, pass the ball, move it.
That's not the point, mate. At what point has he played a game to say, "Oh, I'm fit enough to be a part of this game"?
True.
He's hardly played all season, right? So he's gonna get spun up like a spliff.
I don't get it.
You want them
in a spliff, mate.
You want Burnley to giving away the fouls and the free kicks to you.
You can't be better than someone who keeps playing every week. Hang on. How can you be? This is what I give Bellerin his due. I know Bellerin's shit, right? But at what point, right, do you become better than Bellerin when you've not played all fucking season? Because you're not match fit.
True.
Right?
True.
It's true. So at what point has he been good enough to come in the side? He's never been mentioned.
Yeah.
He's been one of those cast off that we'll get rid of him. But he's part of the deadwood he don't want. So why are you playing him?
I hope Pepe starts on Thursday though.
I bet you Chambers is one of the first players to be fucked off out of this club by this manager.
Yeah, someone put.
And I tell you what, if we lose this game and Chambers and Arteta fucks him off, I'm going to call it back to this.
So am I. Clip it.
I'm going to say, why'd you play him? Especially if we finish like 8th and outside Europa League, at least.
And being Europa League
and we have to be in the shit of the shit.
Huh.
That will really fuck your season up if you're going to be in Europa League conference.
You know Bargav's traditionally late. Right.
I tried to find
Big up to Lee Gunner. He made himself late to come on this channel. Right. Big up everyone that turned up as well. Turkish.
Yesterday.
Monster. Blind Gooner. I didn't even know he was coming on. I didn't even know that. Like,
he's live now. He's live now.
Yeah, of course. He's doing his own watch along, and I'll be on his channel. Right, go subscribe to him. He's gone up to 2K, so nearly up to 2K. Go subscribe to Lucas live because he's nearly going towards 700. We're nearly going up to 600 here. But yeah, you'll be finding me.
Goodness, this is what I don't get is right. Gabriel's
and this is why when Lee Gunner comes on, it just makes sense. It makes sense.
What I don't get is why is Gabriel on the bench? Right. We're killing his career. That's another, and we buy him already, right? And then we end up getting Pepe as well. I don't know.
Yeah. Pepe's dropped, and everyone moans that he's like, oh, he's not playing well. Oh, he's a £72 million flop. Well, if you don't give him the games every fucking week, every time he performs, what do you expect?
Willian better turn up today.
Oh, Willian better turn up. I swear to God.
What's your prediction, Barrow? What's your prediction?
No. I can't have a go. If Willian... No. Luke, I can't have a go because I put in my prediction, right, in my lineup, I put Willian. So I can't really have a go at that, right, because I wanted Willian to play this game because the 3 most important games are next. Because I want Martinelli there.
And he'll probably play.
So I can't have a go. Yeah, but he'll probably play Willian because Willian got man in the match in the previous game. So that's him. He's in for the rest of the season.
He ain't playing Martinelli now.
He ain't. And people tell me it's not an agenda. Bollocks.
I feel sorry for him. Another young man whose confidence is probably gone.
Yeah, it's destroyed his career. Fuck him. Bargav, how are you?
Good.
It's all right. It's not Yellow Friday no more.
Yeah, but
that's a beige. That's a beige shirt, mate. It's not the Yellow Friday. It's not. It's beige.
Wait, what?
That's beige, mate.
Yeah.
Where's the full yellow, man?
Andrew Mann is the referee. Great.
All the referees are rubbish.
Andrew Mann is the referee, mate. All refs crap.
I didn't hear that because go on, say that again.
Andre Manna is the referee.
Actually, no. When we rated the referees, he's the one that's bearable.
Yeah, that's what.
That was the top grade, bearable. that.
Here we go.
That stream out on the review. That was a car crash.
Here we go, Arsenal, mate. Can we win? Can we win back-to-back kickoffs?
I don't know. Just say this: if we're ahead, if anyone's ahead, don't spoil it. If anyone's ahead, don't spoil it.
I won't.
Right, everyone like the stream, share the stream. Let's get people in. Right.
I don't know why Chambers is playing though.
Why Chambers is playing now? Because it's Arteta. He doesn't think.
It could be. It could work out.
It goes for the team. That's logical. That's logical. That's logical. Oh no, I'm gonna put Tini in this game. No, I'm gonna put Pep. I'm gonna put Saka in this game. Oh no, I'm gonna put
I'll be right back.
Yeah, well, game's kicked off. Right, the game has kicked off. And by the way, don't be expecting soon. Talk Manu's going to sort me out a new logo apparently.
Did you see Unai Emery?
Thumbnails and the whole 9 yards.
10 million. Did you hear about Unai Emery's second cost the club more than 10 million quid?
Good.
Bollocks.
Arsenal report 47.8 lost due to coronavirus finances or something.
Oh, that's it. We're fucked. We ain't getting no money this year.
No, no money into the club, so what's the point? So, might as well be a mid-table club, mate.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. Every time the money, these clowns don't make any money, we don't get any money to spend,
Isn't it?
So, at what point are we gonna go buy the players?
Steve, there's no apparently about it, mate. I'm sorting your shit right out, son. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he's sorting me out. Daniel, how are you?
I'm good, mate. You? Everything good? Good stream yesterday?
Hey, big up to you, mate. Good big up to you. Yeah. Mate. I know you didn't get a chance to be on long. It was mad. Everyone's just
it's fine.
In and out like a yo-yo. But yeah, that was a good stream. It was a good stream. Jesus.
I did donate to TSL.
Yeah, big up to you, man. Big up to you.
Yeah. I did a tenner. I'll give you a tenner. It's the least I could do.
Yeah, look, every little helps. Every little helps, mate. Right? That goes a long way to supporting a family, so.
Yeah.
I think it was over 200 quid we raised, actually, so it's not bad. At least won 1,000 by the end of the year. But that's difficult. It's really difficult in this climate. Go on, Saka. Oh, Saka's is done. Oh, in fact, how was that? How was that a free kick?
Corner, come on.
Oh, come on. Hi, boo. You should have put his head there. That skill was beautiful. You shouldn't put his head.
You know what? It's a stupid law that. What? So that means that if somebody's near you can't try and get the ball down earlier. It's fucking nonsense.
Why are you laughing at the referee, David Louise, mate? You sideshow ball.
What was that question, Ness? What was that question, Stephen? There.
Hang on, Willian. Said Tierney corner. Willian's already contributing already to the game, so I'll give him that. Hey, after last weekend, I'm not going to make any judgment.
If I get sacked, who do you think will be the replacement?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well,
that is a good question. What do you think?
Yeah.
I might tweet ads, see if he wants to come on.
Well, there's been talk. I know a few people have mentioned Ancelotti, but I can't see him.
Actually, I tweeted him in Newey. Sorry, go on.
I can't see him dropping Everton. Brendan Rodgers, I don't know, maybe. Obviously, there's Nagelsmann and Allegri. British managers, though, I don't know. I mean, for me, if I'm honest with you, I'd rather we just took a chance on somebody who's going to sort of come in and try and keep in place what Ollie's already built up and just focus on you know, learning about the culture of the club, keeping that part of the club going, but then just change up how we're playing and how we're being coached. Because, you know, someone like Graham Potter, for me, I don't see why. I could imagine Graham Potter coming in and having that United squad that we've got right now playing much better football. But Luke, there, that was a good mime. He's trying to keep.
I won't ruin it, mate. I'm not saying.
He's trying to keep quiet. He's trying to keep quiet with his actions. Right, what time is everybody on?
5 minutes.
I'm on. Yeah, I'm on 4 minutes 50 seconds.
Right, so I'm 6 seconds in front of you.
Yeah, did I send this page 5? He said
I'm not watching.
Send, hang on. They just said send a link home. I said they said on Instagram. On Instagram. You even replied to me afterwards.
Hold on.
Guess what? Willian got another assist.
You're joking.
No. Yes, Willian, show the boys how it's done, baby.
Aubameyang, bang.
I don't care. Willian's got an assist, my boy. Don't diss my boy, Willian.
4 assists now in a row. No, so.
Don't mute me.
It was a good pass out wide. That was, and then a great little shot. It was like Marcus Rashford's goal, right in the bottom corner.
She'll be happy I'm rooting for an Arsenal player.
You put the banner Burnley nil, Arsenal 1.
Yeah. No, I got a better
Obama
one.
what? Obama who? Obama finally scored a goal.
Scored a goal, mate.
Spurs? What game are you watching, Stephen? We're not watching Spurs, mate.
Tottenham don't play till tomorrow. You know what I mean?
I got a better one.
Spurs? I don't 18.
Willian got
What the fuck?
Willian's got about 6 assists, 5-6 assists.
I told him, I said, Arteta, you better fucking win this. Right, you better fucking win this.
Really, Tottenham under 18, man, are whooping us, man. 5-1.
JK, with that question about the manager United and all that, if Ollie gets sacked.
Go on.
I mean, Nagelsmann. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
He's not. No way.
Yeah,
no, I think if they could get Ancelotti, if they could prize Ancelotti away from Everton, could do it. But if not, then it's one end of the scale or the other for me. So if they can't get someone like Ancelotti, then I think we should go for either Graham Potter,
Phil
Jones, yeah. I think Graham Potter. You know what?
I'm telling you, I'm not calling you Atomic Puppet anymore. From now on, you are known as the Phil Jones sexual, the pink boot sexual, the pink boot.
Phil, do you know what?
It's sexual.
Phil Jones, right, when he first came to United, was quality. He was a great player, and he had so much about him. But then I don't know what happened to him. I think he just got too much money too soon, and he all just went. You know,
was it let on the coach?
Yeah. He wouldn't let him on the coach. He wouldn't let Phil Jones on the coach. He wouldn't let him even anywhere near the. He wouldn't let him on the fucking. He wouldn't even get in the fucking. In the tunnel. It's a fucking nonsense. It's a nonsense.
Everyone's now at me because of
You know what?
Everyone's now at me because of Willian. Oh god!
I've just worked out. Willian got that assist. Can I say something? Willian,
if guys want to share this stream and come and bollock me about Willian, go on, do it.
Willian, do you know what's funny enough? We're leading 1-0 at the moment as it stands, right?
He's not the best player in the world. He's
not.
Okay.
But do you know what's funny enough? And I just worked that stat in my head.
Bargav's backstage. Oh, there he is.
Willian has got not only
Willian's
Hey,
I always said I always expect
I appreciate your support. You can easily be dropped though. You can easily be dropped.
Sorry, but can I say...
Willian. Sorry, I love Willian, man. You can't disrespect him.
No, he's not playing a Messi. Get out of it.
No, but still, Willian's got what? 4 assists in 3 games, right? Here's a stat, right? Willian got 2 assists against Leicester, right, at a lunchtime kickoff. Willian's got another assist away from home at another lunchtime kickoff. That's 4 assists in the last 2 Premier League games. That's a stat. So
I think for me, like with Saka should be whoever partners Saka is going to be like, I think William's the better partner personally, but we'll see. Like, there's still a lot left in this game. It's just
I said, I want him to look. Our most important games now are going to be Europa League. If they're going to pull something out the bag, we've got to do it in Europa League now because they put us in this situation.
Did you just see that passage of play at the back from Arsenal there? So they pinged it about, they pinged it, and then I don't know who it was. I can't see the player, and he just doofed it, and he went straight back to Burnley.
So
where the fuck?
Arsenal 3 points behind Liverpool with a game in hand.
He scored a goal in the first 10 minutes, right? Apparently that's progress. So, that's the progress. That's the progress.
Process.
Hang on.
So you guys are...
Hang on, can I just hang on? I've had to stop here. Right? Hang on. Sorry, I missed it. Well, hang on. You replied to me the next day, right? So you must have read the messages. Right. There you go.
Laka, Xhaka, Saka.
Hey, with Willian and Odegaard in the middle, like, there's a lot more creativity when Willian drops back and his movement's just like insane. Like, I feel like he's better when he plays with
Willian is my guy, man.
I feel like he's better than Pepe.
Can I say something, right?
In that sense,
Chelsea wanted to give Willian, right, a 2-year contract, but he wanted a 3-year contract.
Yeah,
that's security, man.
Yeah, but surely.
Willian wanted to stay, but we didn't want to give him a 3-year contract because it was too much.
Giving him a 3-year contract, but Chelsea fans didn't want to do that. So.
Oh, the board.
Well, from Chelsea's side, it's like a risk in a sense. Like he has been pretty fit consistently, but like he's at that age, right? He's right at that age where things can go bad.
You know what I love to see in this game, but it's still.
They don't want to pay too much for.
I want to see Willian score his first goal, mate. I want to see Willian score his first goal. I can't wait to see what people's reactions to that.
I mean, Ziyech and also they have so many options. They had like so many incoming options.
You know what's funny enough? Robbie said, right, and I don't know if people have clipped this. Robbie said before we signed Willian, he said that Willian is a better player than Ziyech. No, Ziyech is better than Willian.
No, it depends on what. Depends how you analyze it. Depends on what portion of the game.
Yeah,
Ziyech is too injury prone, so you can't really be comparing Willian to Ziyech, really.
Yeah, Ziyech is better than Willian.
I thought.
Yeah, Ziyech is better than Willian, but
I'll leave it out, Atomic. For fuck's sake.
I mean, for us, I think for me, like I looked at it like if he has 1 to 2 good years and at least like 1 mentoring year, because he's pretty like smart.
Come on, Velvet Swan, you need your therapy session. Liverpool lost again.
So for our team, like he's really good because he can be like that mentor to like Pepe and Saka.
Who?
Willian. There's that part too, but the thing is, like, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting if he does well after next year. Like that 3rd year is going to be very interesting. But hopefully, like, we'll see. There's still a lot with the Willian thing.
The only problem I have with it is about Martinelli.
Yeah, that's the troublesome part because no one knows what happened with him. Is he just like taking time to develop? Like, he's just not there yet. Too rash. Like, no one knows anything about what's happening with that.
So we'll be relying on Fulham tomorrow. Fulham win your game in hand, you go above Liverpool, I think. Got a better goal.
Corner for Arsenal.
We haven't got a game in hand.
Yeah.
You have a game in hand because we all played, yeah. Ooh. All the teams in the FA Cup played.
What, we got a game in hand? Who's our game in hand?
What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know when you play because We had to play our games early because of the FA Cup.
Do you know what?
Oh yeah.
This is why you're watching. Is anybody actually watching this game then? So
yeah,
this is why I can. You know what? This is why how anybody who starts to defend the manager, right, at a big club, and you see some of the patterns of play like they try to play, right, and some of the decisions that they make. How can especially when the manager's been in the job for as long as he has, how can you fucking defend it?
Yeah.
You just can't. You fucking can't, because at the end of the day, this is not schoolboys. This is not schoolboy fucking football.
At what point do you look at this? Is it, oh yeah, we've got progression here. This is something we could build on, and we'll probably win our Champions League in 3 years.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. For me, I just don't. For me, that's my issue with Arteta. Is like I just don't see him as being the manager to put us in like that in the elite category, if that makes sense.
Wenger never even got us to the Champions League.
Did you guys see the? Did you guys just see that pass?
Sorry, Leicester's kicked off your season instead.
Ooh.
It was us, but no.
I mean, it's almost as if they're trying to play to some kind of set. You know,
and this
it's
is
like
why
a
I
set.
say any fan that sits there and believes that because it's come out of Arteta's mouth that we're going to win a Champions League in 3 years, right? You're deluded and you're fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, it's not playing like this. No way.
We'll win a Champions League in the next 10, let alone 3.
You ain't convincing me in no way this team is going to win a fucking Champions League.
Every time Arsenal build an attack up, right? You can pause it. You can pause it and look at that screen, and you can see where the pass is, where the run is, but they don't do it. And you're telling me that they can't see that? They can't see it. I don't get it. It's the same with United, though. You know, you just think, what are you fucking thinking? Who's telling you in training? What are they telling you to do? It makes no fucking sense at all to me. It's just fucking. It's a nonsense. I know.
I mean,
it's a nonsense.
I mean, it's still.
Go on, Pargav. What are you saying, mate?
No, it's just like I just love how like active Willian is in this game. Just like watching him is like he's really active actually.
He's moving about, but he's not. Well, I've noticed at least like 2 or 3 opportunities where he's been received the ball, but there's no point. Hold on, there's no point in receiving the ball with your back to goal.
Hang on.
Well, the thing is,
that's the first time I've seen Odegaard in this game.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, I think he's the one. He's the one you expect him to be doing that.
Be bigged up as like the next coming of fucking Ozil. Right?
Well,
he's going to be the next biggest thing coming up. And
not me. Sorry, it was me.
Yeah.
Right? Right?
I thought we had Barney off The Simpsons in.
The thing is, because Willian is so active, like I expect Saka to grow into the game.
Hang on.
Odegaard, no.
This is what I said. But Odegaard, I thought was all bigged up to be this next big thing.
Yeah. He is.
I never rate him. Right, this is really
I haven't, but like
I've never rated.
That's why I said like
this is a Dennis Suarez 2.0. I'm telling you.
Dennis Suarez.
Oh, yeah, no, but I'll give him his due. He's actually played some games.
Between him and ESR, I think I still prefer Odegaard though. That's the thing.
No, but the thing is that if you were going to get a loan, that player to make an impact. He's got to make an impact now.
No.
Not 3 months down the line when the season's over.
Oh my god.
Like if we get a proper camp
out and said no player is bigger than the club. They want to leave because
release it.
Of no Champions League. Then he does not want them. Saying about Salah, Salah had a bust up with Klopp at half time, I think.
Did he?
Well, he was pissed off for getting taken off. Why? And at the end of the day,
it was at half time. It was at half time. They had an argument, and then he substituted him because he was that mad.
Hang on, when did Chelsea score?
42nd minute.
Well, I get his point. You've got half the game to take off. You take your fucking top scorer off.
Takes him off. Just about the second half. I think he played about a minute of the second half, and then he substituted him. What was it? Straight away. Straight away.
Oh, I saw Sonny's reaction on Twitter.
Twice.
Fuck me. Oh, he was pissed.
Aubameyang should have scored again.
Aubameyang, man.
Good pass from Partey right here.
You see what people said on his Twitter? He's like, fake fan and armchair
I'm telling
supporter.
you, like, Obba's got his belief back, but the thing is, it's bailing some of his Arteta's decisions out. To be honest,
Partey, I mean that was a great pass, by the way. So
Odegaard is not suited for Arsenal. Reason being,
he
that's
does
things very quickly. His touching part. That's the thing. He's not caught up with a Premier League game.
He's 22 though.
So what was the fucking point alone in him?
He's 22,
Werner finally shows up, and guess who he shows up against? Liverpool.
I'll take Havertz, bro. I'll take Havertz at this point.
Did he show up against Liverpool?
He scored there, but it was that stupid offside rule. That stupid offside rule. Apparently, but it's in the rule book.
It could be Mo So Diver.
Do you see that picture I put on Twitter with Mason Mount, and he does this celebration, and then Mo Salah's diving.
Glenn's put a tweet out.
Who?
Glenn Kiteley's put a tweet out.
Is it Willian related?
Oh, fucking hell.
He said, what was it? About Willian, he said, about Aubameyang, he said, balling as an expect or something like that, he said, or something like that.
Balling as expected.
Yeah.
Willian's the one who set him up. Idiot.
He did.
Yeah. Willian and Partey gave him like 3 chances so far, and he's put away 1.
Glenn said, trust the process, 12 minutes ago.
Oh, my fucking God.
He's on the wind-up.
Where is it?
Glenn's page.
Oh, we'll have to get him on. We need to get him on eventually.
Glenn's page. I've already called him out on Twitter.
Stephen, I'll send it to your Twitter, mate. I'll send it to your Twitter. So
send it to my Twitter.
In a direct message.
No, because I'm literally gonna do this. Fuck your process.
Gunnar Express said to Glenn Kiteley, no.
I'm not listening to you. Why tell me I should be patient? I don't shove Arteta out down your throat. Why are you shoving Arteta in down my throat? Fuck you. Nah, man.
I missed that.
If I want to be Arteta out, I'll be Arteta out. Right? I'd love to see you go up against Lee Gunner and try and shove Arteta in down his throat. Right? Oh, God, you'll be finished.
How is Saka missed that? He's done that so many times this season. Did it against Benfica. We need to get this second, mate. Quick. You know what I mean?
We've had our chances to get the second. That's the thing.
This game reminds me a little bit of Wolves.
That was close.
Losing, you know what I mean? So
not lose to Burnley.
That was close.
Burnley won't be in the Championship next season. I'd love to see them in the Championship, but
come on, if Celtic lose tomorrow, we win the league.
Oh man, who missed that? Oh, that was Saka.
I had to change my Twitter now, so
the girl says great start. A girl says great start.
No, it's a really good start. Yeah. For once.
Never get
on the road to 300 followers now on Twitter.
3 years.
How many you want, Daniel?
217.
I tweeted to Glenn Kiteley, there isn't a process. Just now, 30 seconds in.
No, I just said fuck you, fuck the process. Fuck the process.
What process? I told you about our process, and it was a waste of time.
Exactly.
The only process there is fucking process peas. That's about it. Process fucking peas, man.
I hope they don't say that on the Tuchel. Trust the process. No. Tuchel's just a good manager.
What is it? What's the process?
Yeah, but Daniel, you have to bear in mind with Tuchel, he's still only... How many games has he been in charge for now?
11.
11.
So...
You know what's funny enough? Aubameyang scored an own goal and we lost to Burnley, and now he's scored against Burnley. So
scored against Burnley, yeah.
I mean, that goal looked like the same goal he scored against... who did we play earlier this year?
No. I know what I'm going to do. Tell at Lee Gunner 82.
I saw his post. Did you see his post about the other managers? Was it Ancelotti and all that? He said Tuchel's changed it after one game.
No,
after one game?
I'm going to reply to this comment. Fuck the process. The same process we've been in since 2004. Tell @LeagueGunner82 what the process is. Like I've stated in this site. And this manager will never get us a UCL in 3 years. Facts! I'll tear her out. Boom!
Boom.
I just sent it. Oh shit!
Oh, bloody hell, got 30 comments.
Hey,
I'll tell you what, that's gonna go off.
I'm talking to Everton.
Gonna go mad.
I was talking to Everton fans or something. Oh, no, maybe.
Thiago Mane, Firmino drop.
Yo, Ads, how you doing, Ads?
Not bad.
Milner, Origi, and Jota.
Hey,
I'm not looking forward to tomorrow, mate.
Willian got another assist. What the fuck?
Would you?
Seriously. Willian's done well this game.
Do you know tomorrow?
We'll need to fight Lambs and I need to fight.
Oh my God! Someone put.
Yeah, Salah and Mane still in.
No player
Chris's
has
pocket.
more assists than Arsenal this season than Willian. Someone put. And
Mane and Salah are still world class. They're just in a bad patch of form.
I agree.
Hang on. What did they say?
Someone put here, no player has more assists than Arsenal this season, Glenn, than Willian. Tell KDB to come outside right this second. Willian has arrived.
Oh my God! What the fuck? This seems so.
Somebody actually put those two names together.
Let me know, because I'm going to say this is why this fan base.
You having a laugh?
No, don't say that. I love William, but not that much. Oh,
no,
come on.
No, that's it.
Why?
This is why you lot, as a fan base, are fucking embarrassing. Right?
This is why Arteta needs to leave. You know what I mean? This is why, similar to Man United, people say
don't ruin the poor guy. Damn it.
People are saying Ollie out.
You're having a good game, and then you come up with shit like that.
I'm sorry, but
I'll give Willian his due. Willian's had a great game today, but I am never, ever going to put him on the same level as KDB.
Right, let me say something.
Wait.
Who said
that?
Right, one second. They're not right. I say two things, right? One, they're not saying he's on the same level as him. They're just comparing stats. As it's embarrassing, a world-class player can't even come close to an apparent crap player. I said Willian is a good player, but your manager isn't utilising him well, and that's simply the truth. It's simply the truth.
I've said that. I've said the same thing all year.
If you had a Nagelsmann or an Allegri as your manager, like Willian would be used properly, or a Tuchel, he'd be used properly. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be starting. He'd be backup, and he'd be good as a backup. Two, if you're Ollie out, your Glazer's in. Simple as your Glazer's in if you're Ollie out, because they're just gonna. As soon as a new manager comes in, they're like, oh yeah, like I told you, now we have control of this other manager now that he's come in, so we have control over all of our managers. If you're Ollie out, your Glazer's in, because Ollie's the only manager that has had a little bit of control or even put down the Glazers and said, I want to get this player. At times, he hasn't got what he like. The only player he got that he wanted was realistically, he only wanted a lone player. He got a Gallo, and Van der Beek was not in his player either. So realistically, that's one improvement, one player. So
we have to. I mean, bear in mind though, I'd start if with Ollie, it's an impossible situation in terms of he's not going to walk if the Glazers don't back him and just think that they're going to just go, you know what, we're just going to let you keep doing what you're doing because they're not going to spend loads of money. They might let you, if they give him like a ridiculous amount this summer, like 50, 60 million, then he's not going to walk, is he, Ollie? He wouldn't dare walk because he loves Man United to the whole of him. His bones are in Man United. So, it's an impossible situation from that point of view. So I just can't wait until we start to see the rumours about who exactly are we talking to player-wise, how much budget is there going to be to spend, because if they don't give us that information near the end of the season to keep the fans excited and everything else, which you would expect, then surely that means that they are going down that kind of route of, we'll give you a little bit of money to go and get a player, but that's about it. And if that's the case, then Ollie's in a fucking impossible situation, he won't walk. So
Go on.
Yeah. It's I don't know. But I'm not looking forward to tomorrow, that's for sure.
Don't watch it.
I was just gonna ask about the point on Willian is that he's still playing him in that same left-hand role, but he's become more effective. But I can't probably understand why. So
the thing is,
maybe someone can see it better than I can, but I don't see why now all of a sudden he's become alive.
2 games in a row, he's actually our creative. That's where all of our most of our creativity is coming from. But the problem is, it could be even better. It could be even better if Odegaard actually shows up. Like, he's still not in this game. Like, I'm still waiting for that. Saka, I'm still waiting for too. Like, he's not there. He's just not in the game yet, but he could grow into the game.
Sorry, Adam, to talk Man U. I like you as Man United fans, but you deserve a spanking tomorrow.
Why? 1 second. Hold on. Why? Why do you deserve it?
Why?
Not because of you. Not because of you. It's everyone else saying that you're gonna win the league and all that. 21.
Yeah, no, fair enough. That's fair.
Yeah, but who said that? Have you ever heard me say that?
That's what I didn't say. That's why I said you. That's what.
Yeah, but
I said not including you.
No, Daniel, hold on. There's a difference, right, between fans. Whoa. Wait. There's a difference between fans.
That's
like
why
me.
I said except you two. That's why I said except you two.
I know. Just hold on a sec. Cool your jets, man. Right? There's difference between them sort of fans and fans like me and Ads. Right? We're proper fans, not plastic fans who jump on the fucking bandwagon and jump on the bus. And then when the bus starts to fucking slow down and break down, they jump off the bus and jump on the other one. So they go backwards and forwards, ping pong, yo-yo.
How good does it feel?
It's the man, and also I don't care anybody says about Man United. It is the most pressurised and biggest fucking job in club football. End of story. And I don't care what anybody says about any other football club. Man United is fucking monstrous. Now, if, like I said yesterday, when I said to, I think it might have been Flawless when I asked him, and Ads, when I said who is going to be the best fit to maintain what Ollie has done to this point, but take us that one step further. Who is that going to be? Because what we can't do, if the board decide that we are going to spend money, but it's not going to be with Ollie, and they're going to bring another manager in, if they make the same mistake again and go for a manager who's going to the interview and saying, well, I think we need to start afresh and we need to do this and we need to do that, and totally forget the identity of the club and everything else and try and build something new, then fuck that. Talk
Man U. Like we keep, like, everyone can blame the manager, right? But for me, I don't think it's the manager at all. What I will say is I think it's actually the players and their mentality. I think Rashford is. I think Rashford said for sure that he doesn't want to go anywhere else other than Man United. So he's clearly he's clearly fond of this club. So for me, if that's the case, why is he not trying harder? That's on the players. That is on the players. We have chances every game and we don't take them. That's the players.
But I know what you're saying. But what we have to ask the question is right? Okay, well, if the players aren't up 100% for it, why are they? There's only 2 answers why that could be. And one is they're either losing faith in Ollie or the coaching is just not good enough and they're not getting coached correctly and they're not getting
coaching, I think.
Sort of G'd up and made to believe
the backroom stuff. You forget about the backroom stuff as well.
This is what I'm saying.
Coaching, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Ollie isn't a coach. Ollie is not a coach. Ollie gives his ideas to the coaching staff. He's like, look, this is what we're doing. We're doing a 4-2-3-1. You get you know how that works. As a coaching staff, you need to get these players at it with that. And then Ollie is then doing the man management, speaking to the players away from the game, keeping them all happy, all that kind of stuff. And now, if the coaching staff are scratching their heads and their asses and going, well, we're not quite sure about this and not sure about that, and they're not communicating properly with Ollie in terms of like questioning players' abilities in certain positions and stuff like that, then you know what I mean. That's why there could be a problem. And something's got to give. Something's got to give, and we'll see. Anyway.
Burnley on the front foot here, right? Out wide, ball in.
It's not like the Wolves game, where Burnley.
If they play well and if we fuck this up, and I swear to God, I'm gonna go in.
I
don't even care.
I mean, that's the thing.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good. I literally just finished filming some stuff, so I literally came from filming straight to this. But yeah, obviously I had to change the shirt from the red to the Donny black, and it's going to be a good game. Obviously, it's under an hour until the team news comes out, so I'm praying we put a good team out there. Obviously, continuity is apparently important to the new manager, so not expecting much changes. But in terms of this Burnley-Arsenal game, very, very good start from Arsenal, I'd say. I think that, they could have scored a second. I think that Aubameyang scored a good goal for the first one. And, I think it's just a case of keep putting the pressure on Burnley now.
Yeah, it's just we were very surprised about the lineup.
Chambers starting was the thing that surprised me the most.
He's done all right,
that's
though.
what I was saying. Even if and I've always had a go at Bellerin, but you can't be good as someone who's match fit. And Chambers has been pretty much cast off as one of the players that are going to go. No doubt he probably will go during the summer. So why are you even thinking of playing him? Right? When you've had other options before. So it's
and I think Carl Chambers can walk into a different defence in the Premier League or the Championship. So I think that it's just better.
But what it shouts out to me is that the next big 3 games, which is our biggest 3 games, we are going to play Bellerin. We are going to play Bellerin. You've got to burn out Saka because we decided to play Saka in this game for some weird reason when Pepe's on form. So and then Martinelli. Though Willian's done well, I can't have a go at Willian because I would have put him in there.
He's improved the last few weeks, so I'll give him my credit for that.
Yeah, but I've also wanted him in the next games. I wanted Martinelli in there. So and Partey. Why risk Partey? Knowing your biggest games are coming up.
Mate. Gillingham, 1-0 against Ipswich, one of our rivals. Come on! Get in, Gillingham. Nice one. Good start to the day.
Getting sacked the way he's going.
Very good start to the day.
When I hear that name, Gillingham, I always associate it with Man City.
Oh yeah, Gillingham just scored. Good deal, you're way ahead.
Mate, that's a good start to the day. Hopefully that's if Gillingham beat Ipswich today in that early kick-off, hopefully that's a sign of things to come.
This team is terrible. This team is terrible.
So 58. So if you win your 2 games in hand, you go third.
Yeah, we've got 4 games in hand on 3rd place. If we win our games in hand, especially with this new manager now, we're still in the race for top 2, especially with Peterborough drawing last week and Lincoln losing to Fleetwood last week. So we're still in the race for the title, and we can do it. We've got to believe in ourselves. We can do it.
Yeah, it's possible.
I see Hull and Lincoln bottling top 2 and Peterborough and Doncaster taking their place. I think Sunderland might settle for the playoffs as well. I think the top... I think Donny can go up automatically. Yeah, I think the top 6 is set in stone in my opinion. I think the top 6 will be in any order that anyone wants to think, but the top 6 this season will be Peterborough, Lincoln, Hull, Donny, Sunderland, and Portsmouth in any order. In anyone's order, in anyone's mind, that's the top 6 in League One this season.
Do you think Fleetwood will go up this season? I don't think Fleetwood will go up.
Fleetwood are like dragged into being the outsiders for a relegation battle at the minute. They're not in a good run of form at the minute. So I think they're
too inconsistent.
They need to get a few wins together to survive in the league. I think they need to go again next season.
I'll tell you what.
When you get relegated from what happens when you get relegated?
I'm going to keep an eye on West Ham. Knowing that
no, 1-1 now.
I'll tell you what.
Burnley's just scored.
Bollocks!
Shut up!
Shut up! It's always bloody Burnley.
Wait! It's not Burnley. It's always bloody Burnley.
It's always bloody Burnley.
It's always bloody Burnley.
Let's see.
Xhaka, Granit Xhaka. Look at Jeff Sterling, man.
It's Granit Xhaka. It's Granit Xhaka.
What the fucking hell was that?
Is it on the left side or the right side? Because mine froze.
His back kicked it right at Chris Wood, and Chris Wood just got off him into the net.
It's bloody Granit Xhaka again.
This fucker's any good.
I've never seen the goal.
Granit Xhaka
Stephen,
is
please.
a useless fucking prick. He is a
I was going to say, please confirm.
With him.
Stephen, please confirm Granit Xhaka made the mistake, because I've got something to say about him. Please confirm he made the mistake.
Yep, Granit Xhaka.
Every fucking time. Last
Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka.
Do you know what?
Always are bailing him out. Right?
The worst thing is he in him.
All right. Oh, he does all right in there. No,
I want to see your goals,
Partey's
man.
on his fucking hand. He does fuck all. Get him out of here.
If Mikel Arteta and Arsenal want to progress the football club, one of the players that needs to go is Granit
There's some
Xhaka.
people that believe this manager who backs Xhaka is going to get us.
He's
to a
the
Champions
Switzerland
League.
Tom Huddlestone. Granit Xhaka is the Switzerland Tom Huddlestone. Get him out of Arsenal if they want to progress.
Wait, and already there's people saying here, be patient, right? I'm sorry.
Be patient against Burnley.
No, hang on, wait. People are telling me be patient, right? Hang on, wait. Trust the process. This process apparently means backing Xhaka, and us winning the Champions League in 3 years. We ain't winning the Champions League. We're backing players like that.
Woody Chris Wood.
Yeah.
This is why I'm calling them out. I'm calling them out. People like Glenn Kitely. Fucking tell me we're winning the Champions League in 3 years.
Let him have his rant first.
Just a couple of...
You tell me. You tell me.
I will let him have his rant first,
We don't take our chances.
Hold on. Just one thing, Stephen, you can take from that moment is the fact that he actually looked before he tried to play the pass.
He even looked.
And that makes it worse.
Oh, no, Stephen, you cannot call him out. That is a disgrace. I'm sorry, that is a disgrace, bro. I'm sorry.
Mate, Xhaka's got to go.
No. That's a disgrace. You can't call him out. No, you can't call him out.
Wasn't he clears the ball, kicks it at him, it goes in?
It's a disgrace. You cannot call him out. You can't call him out. Steve, you're the one who believed in the process at the start. So let's not forget that. You even admitted on stream when you guys won the FA Cup, you thought there was a process.
Yeah, but then I realised there ain't no process.
Oh my God.
So why are you calling like Curry for?
Hold on.
Fucking owner.
Hold on. Even with the process. Wait. Hold on a process. Even with a process, you cannot. Hold on. You cannot. Right. You cannot accept and fucking back that kind of play in your own box.
I'm sorry. So I'm sorry, Stephen, you cannot call out Kari. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You cannot.
Who's Kari?
Just to give a couple of confirmations, just while we've got a break in play. Exeter City are 1-0 up against Leyton Orient in League 2, and confirmation the Burnley goal was scored by Chris Wood. So congratulations to Chris Wood for getting a goal on a neutral playing field.
You're blaming, I'm actually getting pissed off now. Like, how are you blaming?
It's 2-0.
One second. This is what pisses me off about football fans as a whole. Steve, how are you blaming the manager when it's Xhaka's fault for that goal? You're a seeded forward play. You're a seeded forward play. Steve, don't interrupt me. It's not
Arteta's fault.
Your steering forward play. Your forward play today has been excellent. You've had chances. Saka missed one of the chances. Let me finish. He accidentally, he missed a chance. He hit the bar. Then he overrun. Listen, Aubameyang made that brilliant run. Saka took too long on the ball. Right? You have to blame the players. You can't just blame the manager.
I am blaming Xhaka, but what I'm blaming the fact is why are you backing Xhaka? Why aren't you looking for better?
How can people say that Xhaka's good enough as a squad player? He needs to be binned.
He wants to keep him. Why are you not
backing him? Send him back to
right now,
Everyone
keeps going
on.
Hang on, let me finish. Right? Everyone keeps going on that we have to wait until we get rid of Wenger's players. Well, I'm sorry. He wants to keep Wenger's players like Holding and Xhaka. Right?
What has he got right now?
So seriously.
It's what he has right now, Steve. It's what he has right now in the moment.
It's been like that for ages.
It's what he has right now, Steve. It's what he has right now.
He's not going to get rid of him.
Steve, just because you're shouting at me does not make you right.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
No, listen. He has him right now. He can't open up the transfer window by himself and get a fucking player. You have to wait till summer. So stop complaining. You have Xhaka right now. You have Xhaka right now. Like, listen. Some fans have admitted that we have to use a double pivot at Manchester United, but we've used it to our best advantage. We have 2 talented players in that pivot, and we're using it to our advantages. So we're not complaining, but they barely make mistakes. They 2 players. Talk Man U. 1 second. Tom and Fred barely make mistakes when they're playing together, right?
Yeah.
But the problem with that is the reason why we're playing a double pivot is because our defenders are not reliable enough. They're all inconsistent. If Bailey was fit,
I'll defend.
If Bailey was fit,
Exeter 2-0 up, Aaron.
If Bailey was our main, listen, if Bailey was fit, he'd be our main centre back. He'd be top 5 centre backs in the league, and that's a fact. That is a fact. If he wasn't made of glass, he'd be one of the best in the league.
Bailey's your best centre back.
He's still top 10, but he'd be top 5 if he was fit. Honestly, he's talented as hell. Like, he throws himself at the ball. Like you saw the other day, he threw his whole body off the ball.
Damn defenders better than him, then.
Yeah,
Bailey.
And you know what I will say though, I will defend Ads there. He said that he's hanging on to Wenger's players rather than letting them go. What I will say is they were going to let go of a few players if it wasn't for certain situations. And you know what? I don't blame Arteta for that. I blame the players for their performances, but I don't blame Arteta for keeping those players. I blame the board for not backing the manager.
Yeah.
But you know what I will say? I will say though, on that mistake, Granit Xhaka.
I will say this, right? I bet you in the summer, Granit Xhaka gets defended by the manager.
If he stays, as well as other players, if there's hardly any first team sales, if there's hardly any first team players that get sold in the summer, I'll look at the Kroenkes and say what they're actually doing for Arsenal Football Club. But what I will say about Granit Xhaka is he is, in my opinion, if he wants to save his career, go back to Mönchengladbach, be part of that squad, work under that manager and work your backside off to get back into your first team contention. Because right now, all he's good for is the Switzerland national squad. Because right now at Arsenal, he's made mistake after mistake after mistake. And I know risking Partey's, this is where the ball come into it. In the midfield, you've got El Neni, who isn't good enough on his worst day. It's half-time 1-1 Burnley Arsenal. So you've got El Neni, who in my opinion is a Championship Premier League player, not good enough for Arsenal. You've got Xhaka, who makes mistakes after mistakes. Sorry, but you need to look at that in progress forms and say we can get better than Granit Xhaka at Arsenal. Partey, if you're risking him, it means you do have a midfield crisis, and Dani Ceballos can make mistakes and do good things as well. So you've got risky half-and-half players.
Is that Arteta will come out and back Xhaka? He will.
If he does that, then it's Kroenke's words coming out of his mouth, because I'm sure Arteta will have the. I'm sure Arteta will not want to back him, but that's the Kroenke's words coming out of his mouth.
I've already heard that from him before, even though he's had the chance to replace him.
Well, again, I'll say the Kroenkes never backed the manager, because you look at the midfield right now: Ceballos, Partey, Xhaka, El Neni. One of them is good enough, and he's half and half. But they should have backed him and given him 2 other midfielders at least that are the same quality as Thomas Partey in order to progress. I don't care how much money they want to spend on midfielders. Spend it, because if you get 1 or 2 other midfielders on the same quality level as Partey, then you wouldn't have a midfield crisis, because you'd have the likes of Xhaka, El Neni and Ceballos there in case you absolutely need them. And you've got the likes of Willock that you should have probably not loaned out in the January as well. So what I'm looking at it is, if you don't have Partey, your midfield is screwed, because you've got average players on thousands and thousands a week that are just strolling about, making mistakes. El Neni, Ceballos wasn't even part of Arsenal Football Club. He's on loan from Real Madrid. So he's going to go back to Madrid next season, and he's going to enjoy his thousands a week in Madrid. And you've also got Xhaka, who, in my personal opinion, Granit Xhaka, in order to save his career, go back to Mönchengladbach, work under that manager, and see where you are as a player. Because if you go back to your old club and you work under that manager who's getting Champions League football for them, he will be out the door in a month, because his work rate at the minute is shocking. And when that moment under Emery, when he had the whole shirt off, the captain's armband, the F off to the fans and things like that, that showed to me, and I still haven't, as a neutral, I still haven't forgiven him for that, because he disrespected football. And I knew he would screw up on the pitch again and again, and he's done that this season. So I'm sorry, Granit Xhaka, if you want to progress the football club, he's got to go.
I'm sorry, have you heard this?
What's happened now?
Have you heard this already?
No.
If Arsenal never made mistakes, we would actually conceded no goals in this season.
For God's
ever
sake.
worked
Who
for
said
their
that?
goals
Glenn.
against us. Guess who that was?
Glenn.
Yeah.
I would have thought Stan Kroenke would say that because he likes perfection in his own money bank.
No, this is the guy that says because it's come out of Arteta's mouth that we're going to win it in Champions League in 3 years.
I put a tweet just now. Xhaka, you absolutely knob. Get out of my club. How can people trust the process seriously? Xhaka out. This game reminds me of the Wolves game. Dominating the game. Xhaka, I'm calling you out.
Hang on.
Do you know what?
Hang on. Can someone name me the games where we've conceded goals and they've worked for them? Just name them. Any game.
Not a clue.
How many, or
I
any
can't see it.
games?
Now I've seen that. I went for 2-1 Arsenal. Now I'm starting to think we're not going to win this game. This reminds
Yeah, but do you know what? I've been looking back at
predicted 2-1
that.
Burnley. I
You
predicted
did.
2-1 Burnley and it's going my way.
Whose fault is that goal though? Because if you watch that back, right?
Oh,
No, wait. Yeah, I'm just asking the question. Don't bite me head off. Listen, when you look at that play back, he plays the ball to Leno, right? The ball goes to Leno, and Leno. So Xhaka shows for the ball, and Leno passes it to Xhaka, and it looks to me like Leno's expecting the ball back so that he can lever it upfield, but he doesn't. If you watch that back, if they show it again, just watch Leno's reaction. It looks like he's waiting to receive that ball back, but he doesn't, and so Xhaka.
It's like the mindset of these players is focused on one mindset, and that's the whole thing, really. That's another factor in Arsenal's lackluster season. It's decision making. Decision making is key in a football match, and it seems like they're making the wrong decision. And hearing that, it's like Leno has one mindset. Like Leno has one mindset, but he's not thinking about other mindsets, and that helps towards the goal. So if you're describing it like that, Leno should think of more than one mindset in his decision making, and Xhaka shouldn't have played the ball if you're going to make that mindset. So, in my opinion, it's a combination of Leno and Xhaka.
Hang on. What about?
Can't let Leno go away with it.
Hang on. 1-0 Man City. Was that a mistake by Arsenal or good well go?
That was City.
So the most important thing in decision making.
Before I reply this, before I make my reply. I just want to go through this. 1-0 Man City, was that a well-worked goal?
No. Look, the Man City game was a case of Man City did not go into full gear because if they would, it would have been 4 or 5.
Okay.
That was an easy way out. That was Man City saying, it's Arsenal. They've been through a lot of bad times this season. Let's not go too hard on them. Let's take it easy on them because we know we're going to be easy.
Hold on. We're talking about the.
Hang on, I'm just going to go quickly through this. 1-0 Aston Villa. Well, what goal?
In my opinion, that was a good goal by Villa, but I think they had defensive mistakes from Arsenal written all over it.
Okay. How about?
But this is what I mean. This is why Arsenal is so embarrassing as a football club because Man City are taking piss on Arsenal.
Man City 4, Arsenal 1 in the quarterfinals of the EFL Cup.
At least half of those goals were mistakes by Runnison.
Okay. Everton, Arsenal.
Those were mistakes by Arsenal because Everton took advantage of a bad situation by Arsenal's defence. Again, this is like I speak about the Man City game. Man City taking pity on Arsenal and not making it 3 or 4 or 5. That for Arsenal is embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
North London derby, they tore us open a new one.
Hector Bellerin couldn't even take a throw in that game. That's how bad it was.
I messaged a girl.
Period.
I messaged a girl just now and said Arteta out, Xhaka out.
Oh, Aston Villa 3, Arsenal 0.
3-0 Aston Villa. All mistakes. Aston Villa took advantage of a good situation. They were a well-worked team, a well-run team from back to front, on and off the pitch, and that's what Arsenal are not.
The problem with Arsenal...
Okay, 3-1 Arsenal, 3-1 Liverpool.
That was Liverpool on their best day.
Yeah, that's Liverpool turning us a new one. But he'll probably say, oh, well, it's Liverpool. Well, I would say that Hang on.
How can someone say it's just Liverpool? Because Arsenal are a big club as well, but they're not acting like a big club.
They'll say that. They'll come out and say it, right? This is what I'm saying. But we used
do
to beat Liverpool. But in our Invincible season, we beat Liverpool home and away.
You see, the same people that are saying it's just Liverpool, the people that are saying it's just Liverpool are the people that are spending money on merchandise that's keeping Stan Kroenke in charge of Arsenal Football Club and keeping this rubbish
I'm not
going.
back to the stadium. I've already rescinded my membership. I'm not going back.
Empty seats sacked Arsene Wenger. Empty seats can get the Kroenkes out of that club. Same with Newcastle, same with Man United, same with Liverpool.
Yeah.
The problem with Arsenal is they've got the first.
It can happen. It can happen, but like you know, I mean, Stephen, let me finish. Stephen, let me finish. Listen, it doesn't matter about look. Like you're just saying, you're just picking holes here. Like you're saying, oh, Aston Villa 3-0 and Man City 1-0, but at the same time, you blame the manager for that. But like, what players have you got? Like, what players have you actually got? If you and then you guys complain about the board. So the manager's bad, the players are bad, and the board is bad. So how is a manager going to get proven whether or not he's bad or good when he has no actual players to be brought to him when there's no board? So
I feel sorry for him.
All this crap about Arteta is bad and I'm Arteta out. I actually understand why people are Arteta in now because look, you have a bad board, and you say Arteta's a bad manager, but he's actually got you wins with a bad team. So when the board actually allow him to spend money, then you'll see whether or not he's a good or bad manager, and that's simply true.
Anyway. I'm on the same opinion as Ad, because if you look at the squad at the minute, barring a couple of players, that is Arsene Wenger and Unai Emery's squad still. That is still not ripping up this squad and making a completely new squad. So if you look at it, and like I said, I agree with Ad. I feel sorry for Arteta because he was working as Pep's number 2, and he had the potential to be a world-class manager, but he's been let down by a board that spent more on a toupee than they are on a football club.
See, I don't think he's an elite manager, personally, but the players are definitely needed at the club. Yes, that is one side of the coin. But there are things that Arteta does, like management wise, like his emotional temperance and whatnot that will make him lose a bunch of locker rooms. It's already been seen.
Yeah, absolutely. But like you can't like. I'm sorry, but Stephen, I can't believe you're actually calling him out for that goal. Like, I honestly don't understand. Like you have
Xhaka.
It's
2 weeks in a row, man. It's 2 weeks in a row.
Hold on. Wait. I'll just go back. Hold on. I'm going to say what I was going to say before with Aaron.
I was speaking to you. Listen, you've had Xhaka under 2 managers now, yeah? There's no difference from there. Why are you complaining that he's there when you know he's going to be there most of the time anyway? Because no one wants to get rid of him. No one wants to. Because if he was utilised, he could be a decent player. But he's not going to be because your board don't bring in other players, and that's not on the manager. That's on your board. So stop this whining about.
One thing I will say about Arteta is I do question a couple of things. Why is Partey risked and why is Chambers playing? That's the one thing I'll question on, but that's about it.
Yeah, the other part is like
to the deep end now because it's the last resort to get their defensive line working. And if Partey gets injured in this Burnley game, then Arsenal's season might as well end after the first leg against Olympiacos.
Exactly. Hold on. That's what I want to say now. I was going back to before you talked about decision making, right? When you're playing football under a manager and you're getting decision making, what do you think is the most important element of decision making when it comes to football? Tell me. What's the most important?
A football
not just
brain.
But more important than that. What comes from the manager and the coaching staff? What is it?
Mentality.
No. So you don't know. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? So
it can be.
I'll tell you what it is. Hold on. I'll tell you what it is. It's patterns of play.
No.
If you have a pattern of play, listen. Hold on. If you have patterns of play, right, you know what to do in certain situations because that's what you do. That's the pattern of play. If I give you a route and say I want you to meet me at a certain place at a certain time, blah blah blah, and you go, yeah, no worries. I don't give you a map. You go off. Oh, there's a problem there at that road junction. Where do I go? Oh shit. Oh crap. Now you try to find a different route. If I give you a fucking map, you know exactly where to go because you'll have already fucking sussed that out. So exactly, decision making comes down to that pattern of play. That pattern of play there, for example, for that goal, when that ball goes back to fucking Leno, the pattern of play will be in training, in coaching. If that ball comes back to you and their players are in the box, fucking oof it. Don't fucking funny about with it. Oof it. Right? Get it out. Yeah. Get rid of it. But no, this is why the bad decisions makers are coming into play.
And the patterns of play is one of the reasons why Guardiola's City is one of the standout teams this season.
Exactly.
Wow. Been the same for 10 years. I don't even care. I don't even care what anyone says. I'm saying this right now. I don't care. Listen, right? Stephen, I feel like how you've taken this is in my opinion reactionary because it's been 3 fucking managers, yeah? 3 managers, same problem. It's clearly the players and the board, not the manager. Clearly is.
And it's not just Xhaka. It's not just Xhaka. It's Hector Bellerin as well. Can't even take
it's not just Xhaka. It's the
It's not just Granit Xhaka. It's
the fucking lot of them.
Arsene Wenger and Unai players.
Hector Bellerin can't even take a throw. Hector Bellerin can't even throw the ball. I've seen better throwing in under 8s football when I used to play as an 8-year-old kid. I've done throwing better than Hector Bellerin. Many people have done throwing better than Hector Bellerin, not even professional footballers.
It can't be reactionary when it's 2 weeks in a row that he's done this. And also the second part, is he's had good passes. Xhaka, he's done like some risky over the top passes. That's the best thing he's done. But
if
when you constantly
was doing all this, then he would deserve to go. But he's not doing all this. It's the board and the players that's forcing him out. But if Arteta was making mistakes, like tactical changes week after week, that end up being wrong, and it was his own decision, then you would look at Arteta and say, if you don't stop making your own mistakes, you're going to get sacked. But I would look at the players on the board and say they are the reason why Arteta could get the sack. But he might not get the sack because it's not enough. The payout to get Arteta out will not be enough money to add to Kroenke's billions and billions stacked away in his vault.
I like to see.
I don't believe though he'll get rid of it. I don't believe it.
Yeah,
I like to believe it.
Can I say something?
Mark my words. If any of the big 6,
someone just published it on Twitter now. He's made since the 2016-17 season 8 mistakes, millions of goals. That is the most ever in an outfield player to the Premier League. Right?
It is.
Now that should say to Arteta.
What's that?
Even if you are going to use him, right, you should be thinking that I'm going to sell him, right?
Yeah.
I literally do not feel he's going to sell him.
Trust me. Mark my words. If any of the big 6 are going to get relegated from the Premier League, it's Arsenal.
If he doesn't sell him, right, then I'm sorry. You've got to look at Arteta. You've got to look at Arteta.
I get that, and I sort of look at that as I look at that as a potential option. But I'll mark my words. If any of the big 6 are going to get relegated from the Premier League in the future, if this keeps going the way it's going, it's going to be Arsenal. It's going to be Arsenal because they're going to make the same mistakes. Arteta might not get sacked because it's not enough to keep Kroenke in power. And Arsenal are going to end up becoming a champion. Mark my words, Arsenal, if they keep making these mistakes, are going to end up becoming a championship club because the likes of Everton, Brighton, Southampton, those clubs.
Yeah, there's no way that they're going to keep going down this route.
They're getting better.
Aaron, hold on a sec. There's no way that the board at Arsenal and the owners are just gonna let this continue and let it slide. Yeah. No way. Because at the end of the day,
if they found out a way of making money, right,
in
the championship, they'll happily do it.
So what do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to see?
If they make profit in the championship, they would happily take the hit in getting relegated to go down there.
That's the thing.
What do you guys want to see?
Said. We can scream and shout about Granit Xhaka all we want, but they're going to keep selling Granit Xhaka T-shirts, which means they'll still keep him at the club.
Some fans that said they will happily take relegation to put up with us.
That is why I made my predictions on Arsenal's transfer window in the summer very, very clear early on in my own mind. I think in this summer window, he might sell the odd 1 or 2 that's not getting game time, but he will not bring anyone into this club, at most one player, and it won't even be the right position or the right player at the right time. It will be one player at most coming into this club. A couple maybe going out on loan, but it will just be that one signing because they know they don't want to make money. They don't want to sell money. They want to make money. So they're going to sell instead of buy. And like I said, the reason why they're not going to sell Granit Xhaka in the summer is because the T-shirt sales are still going up, and that's all they care about. And
that's not going to sustain them, though, is it? That's not going to sustain them.
The Burnley game is still on. My prediction for the Burnley game is still on. I think it's going to be 2-1 Burnley.
I'll tell you what. There's no way that if Arsenal's finances are threatened by their slip in the league, which they will be, right? Surely any businessman of any sense is going to go, oh, wait a minute. No, can't be having this.
If they had any sense, they would have spent the money and try and win us the Champions League or the Premier League, because then
Talk Man U. Sorry, but that's bullshit. I'm sorry, that is absolute rubbish. How are you saying that when it's been 10 years since they've actually made a good decision? How?
You mean 2004?
Yeah, but
it's been 10 years.
They haven't made a good decision since we've been at the Emirates.
Is this where this position you're in right now? Where was your last season at this stage of the season, Stephen?
I think where were they?
Where were you this time last season and the season before? Where were you at this time of the season? What position were you in?
We at this time of the season we were still trying to possibly get in top 4.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is
last year? Last year was top 6.
Now we're
trying to get in the top 6.
On the top half of the table.
What I'm saying is the further away, the further away you get away from the top 4 and top 6. Surely that's a worrying sign for the owners in terms of the manager, because every time you slip down, you're losing money.
Still manage to find money.
You can't. Where did they get money from?
They made a sub at the start of the second half.
Start of the second half already.
Yeah, they made a sub. By the way, before we've got a breaking conversation, Exeter is now 2-0 up against Leicester in League 2, just to put that scoreline out there.
Niall will be
2-0 now, so
as well.
Niall will be happy.
And Watford beating Nottingham Forest.
Hang on. Who we got here? We got everyone go follow Talk Man News, The Boot Room. Go follow Forever Football DRC. Go follow how This Is Lucas Life, and go follow ads this channel GNA TV, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share the video, please. Thank you. And also, links always in the description. No, we had it yesterday. It's still carrying on today. Please try and donate whatever you can to Children's Liberties Foundation. Thank you.
Come on, Willian, do something. Jesus,
we raised over £200.
Have they made a change in the second half?
No one.
Pepe needs to come on. Pepe needs to come on for.
That's the thing. That for me is the biggest. That for me is the biggest tragedy of Arsenal Football Club in recent years. Nicola Pepe has been mismanaged like he hasn't been at Lille, and he's been mismanaged at Arsenal now. So for Pepe, if he wants to get out of a toxic situation, someone go in and buy that world-class talent, because on his best day, he's scary. He's like Alexis Sanchez all over again on his best day. But on his worst day, he's Sanchez before the move to Manchester United. On his best days, Alexis Sanchez at Arsenal. On his worst days, Sanchez at United. So Pepe needs to move somewhere, or he needs to be managed better, because Nicola Pepe is a scary talent on his best day, and I think that any club would be happy to have him.
I agree, Aaron. I agree.
Me too.
And why is Granit Xhaka staying on the pitch when he was the one? And this is what I mean. Granit Xhaka and Hector Bellerin are 2 players that I want out of Arsenal Football Club.
Hang on, if the manager comes out and says, "I'm going to rest Pepe because I think he's going to be better for the next 3 games," I could hear that. Definitely.
On Thursday.
Dude, you guys gotta let me talk, man. Come on.
The most upsetting thing is, though, players that have been loyal to Arsenal, like your Carl Jenkinsons, have been sold. Like, they didn't care how many Arsenal bed sheets they had. He was sold. Hector Bellerin's been a youngster at Arsenal. They sold Carl Jenkinsson no matter how many Arsenal bed sheets he's got. So why can't they sell Hector Bellerin and Granit Xhaka if they can sell Carl Jenkinsson?
Because I make money abroad, that's why.
Hold on.
Well, maybe Carl Jenkinson was making money for them.
Let Barg have his say.
You guys have to let other people talk, man. You guys can't just talk over each other. The biggest thing about today's game, the biggest thing is Odegaard still hasn't shown up yet, and I think he hasn't had a good game today, personally.
Yeah. If I could pick two players out, of today's Arsenal team that's probably shown some kind of spark, it's Aubameyang and Saka.
And William. And William.
I just don't get
Saka. I don't even think Saka's had a good game either. Saka doesn't look. Saka has like an all right game. This isn't his like best performance, but it's all right.
Oh yeah, I know that, but it's just like Bukayo Saka seems to be the only young spark for Arsenal's future. If Arsenal want a bright future, Saka's one of the people they look to. And for a kid, for a teenage kid, that's embarrassing for Arsenal Football Club. They're looking to a 18, 19-year-old kid to be the future bright star. I'm surprised Odegaard's not come on yet as well. I'm surprised that
I'm taking Odegaard off.
They haven't subbed off Xhaka. I'm surprised they haven't subbed off Xhaka and brought on
coming on though. The problem with subbing off Xhaka is who's coming on.
Is what is coming on now?
Well, I know we keep mentioning him, but
who's coming on? Like, there's nobody we have, so that's the thing.
I was going to say, where's Martinelli? Where's Martinelli? I think he's on the bright spot.
I think Xhaka next year is a good squad player, so like I think we got to give him his credit in that to keep him for that reason. But I think right now, this game, I would like to see like Pepe come in because we really need that spark on the wing, on the other wing, and Odegaard needs to come off. Like he hasn't really done anything. So
Odegaard, I don't get it.
I think those are the two big players
Everyone
that are like.
picked him up, right? So what is it?
I can just ask a question. I'll ask a question. Do you seriously?
No. No. I think he's the best cam on our team.
Let me just ask one question, Barg, and that's it. So, are you telling me? Hold on, especially all the Arsenal fans, are you really trying to tell me that Arsenal Football Club, if you continue to have bad results and slip down the table, are not going to think about sacking their manager?
Before we get
no, he's getting sacked if this whole.
If you say, because if any,
hang on.
So interrupting, you keep interrupting with each other.
It's part of the process.
It is because Burnley are going to win this game.
On that note, Exeter made it 3-0 against Leyton Orient. Just to let you know.
Even like big up Neptune because he even said it. Right, it's the process of relegation.
I don't get some people, man. It's just crazy. You don't understand fucking football. The simple basics of football.
People still back the owner. I don't know why
Can
people
you
still back
watch
the
this
owner.
game and tell me we're going to win the UCL in 3 years?
No chance.
Oh, by the way, that was from when he said it at the start, when he started of his career. So it's been a year and a half.
I'll tell you this and all. Some people need to stop supporting football and watching football and go and like start supporting like show jumping or something because you haven't got a fucking clue what they're talking about. Yeah, fucking joke, mate.
That tweet I just.
Oh, here we go. I've just seen screenshots of Xhaka with the mistake. Look, Xhaka looks both sides and asks for the ball. Seen the second screenshot. The ball went back to Leno. Ball's gone, and then the third screenshot is Xhaka literally looking for both sides and asking for the ball. And Leno's got that mindset of I'm going to hoof this. Xhaka is confusing the mentality of Leno. Yes, Leno should do better with his mentality as well. But Xhaka, if he's asking for the ball and Leno's got that mentality of I'm going to hoof it up to avoid danger, then Xhaka should be going on the same page as Leno. And this is what I mean about Arsenal. And this is one of the reasons why their decision-making has been poor. Because players have been on different sides of the page. We're looking at the attacking bright sparks that want to do something on one page and the slow, boring, lethargic players on the other page. And do not tell me it's 2-1 Burnley.
The best coaches in the world, this guy's supposed to be one of the best coaches in the world.
No, it's still 1-1.
Right? The best coaches
still 1-1.
are ones that can train that into them.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see who brings on. I mean, let's see who brings on.
But
I'm hoping for Martinelli and Odegaard and Xhaka comes off the pitch and maybe bring on the right back for Hector Bellerin.
No, those are the two changes that need to happen. Pepe for Saka. Pepe for Saka and.
Like I said, can anyone don't forget, right? When he said this, Arteta's now had a year and a half since this has been said, right? And you can tell me now, Are we going to win the Champions League in 3 years?
With Callum Jones at the back. No way.
No.
I think Arsenal could win the Europa Conference League, but not the Champions League. I think the best Arsenal can win in European competitions is the Europa League or the Europa Conference League, not the Champions League. And I'm looking at this now, 56 minutes, 45 seconds into play. Burnley are just passing round the back, playing Arsenal off the park passing wise, and they're just trying to play it forward. It's Burnley. It's always bloody Burnley. But realistically, in all seriousness, if you can get passed around the park by Burnley, no disrespect to them, because they're a good club. They've been in Europe for a season. And Sean Dyche, there's a reason why he's still at Burnley despite the new takeover by America. Burnley are still trusting on Sean Dyche, and well done, Sean Dyche. I think he's now the longest serving manager in the Premier League, so well done to him. But the reason why he's staying at Burnley for all this time is because he can do what they're not doing. Arsenal chance into the hands of Nick Pope. But Sean Dyche has worked Burnley, and let's not forget they've been in Europe for a season, so they're not mucks on their best season. On their best season, they're no mucks. And the reason why they were in trouble the season when they were in Europe is because they had all that to deal with at the start of the season, and it set them on a bad course. Burnley are a good team, and they've set up in a nice possession-based shape to break teams down and pass them off the park. And Arsenal, like against Tottenham and Mourinho, have fallen into... It's like trying to trap that bird from that Pixar film up. They fell right into the trap, and Charles Muntz, a.k.a. Sean Dyche, is taking the bird back to his natural shelter. And he's gonna show off Arsenal as his prized possession, like I've just caught the mighty Arsenal in the trap.
Burnley's getting stronger in this game.
If you're getting passed around the park,
I think Burnley.
If you're an Arsenal manager and you're getting passed around the park by Burnley, you should
this
resign.
This is what I mean. Willian was just on the ball doing skills, trying to wait for forward runs, and everyone's just standing still behind the ball.
That's what I mean.
I'm sorry.
Ridiculous.
I'm sorry. If you're getting passed around the park by Burnley, right?
It's embarrassing.
I'm sorry.
It's
you should
embarrassing.
resign as an Arsenal manager. It should never happen.
Willian was on the ball, and everyone stood still. No one made a forward run.
Who teaches him that? Who teaches him that? Does he teach him to make the runs? No. This is.
And see, Burnley can have a chance now. Burnley can have a chance now. Fucking Callum Chambers again.
Chambers is shocking. This is why I don't know why he goes on the ball.
To put him as a right back.
Chambers is shocking.
Burnley were one pass away from a goal. One pass. He made the wrong pass. Thanks God for Arsenal.
And then when Willian gets the ball there, who makes the runs? Who's been coaching them to make the runs?
But why?
The insides and then
that just lost the game.
For the goal, why did Leno just ignore him?
They're not being trained properly.
Leno just ignore him and kick the ball instead of passing it to him.
We're getting done by
that's why Chris Wood. You see, that's the thing, though. If
all they want, you can see it doesn't work because his manager doesn't teach him anything.
Yeah, exactly. And to be fair, to comment on that thing just then, if Bert Leno ignored Granit Xhaka, there'd be a bust. Hang on.
You could be back by the conkeys and the board, but it still ain't going to work.
100%. But like I said, if Bert Leno ignored Granit Xhaka at that moment, then there would have been a bust up in the team, and everyone who loves Granit Xhaka would twist it around to defend them, and then everything would turn on Leno. He would end up having a bust up. He would be the one moving clubs because they don't want to progress the football club. So Leno would move to another club like Martinez has and do 100 times better than he has at Arsenal. Petr Cech's gone to Chelsea as a sporting director. They've got Tuchel now. They're on a good run for top four. Martinez has moved to Aston Villa. He's doing fantastic for Aston Villa right now. And Leno, sooner or later, Leno's going to move to either a top 4, top 5 Premier League club or somewhere in Europe, and he's going to turn into Manuel Neuer .2 because Arsenal do not progress.
Someone that's going to look like to win the Champions League play like this. Stay. Not do
Champions League in 3 years. I'd be lucky if
saying this to me. Right?
If Arsenal said they were going to win the Champions League in 3 years, I would have said to them, and if Arsenal said they were going to win the Champions League in 3 years' time.
Hang on. Have a genuine Arteta opinion, right? They can come on here and have a genuine Arteta opinion. But if you say to me you're going to have CL in 3 years, I'm going to call you out and say deluded.
I will say this right now. If someone came along and said Arsenal said they're going to win the Champions League in 3 years' time, I would have said to them, "Have you sure you not made a typing error and said Europa Conference League instead?" That would be my point. If someone said Arsenal was going to win the Champions League in 3 years' time, I would have said, "Are you sure you not put a typing error in instead of the Europa Conference League instead?"
Yeah.
He probably won't even.
It's shocking. It's absolutely shocking what's happening.
He won't even win a stat next season. I bet you. He won't.
And you know what? And you know what? As a kid, I lived to watch the Arsenal Invincibles, the Vieiras. And you know what Arsene Wenger said years ago? They used to have men on the pitch that would know what to do then and there. I'm seeing this Arsenal team right now. Bukayo Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe are more men than Granit Xhaka and Hector Bellerin. They are Saka and Smith-Rowe. Yeah, I know. And here we go. I think Lacazette's coming on.
Yeah, but like,
and I wonder who's coming off. I wonder if it's going to be Willian or it's going to be Saka. It's going to be.
What is Leno done there?
Here we go. I think it's Odegaard coming off.
Yes,
for Lacazette. Yeah.
We need to get him off the pitch, so I'm happy with that.
So Willian,
like,
hang on. So
it was shocking.
Hang on. Wait, hang on. So Willian's going centre.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm trying to find out.
And Lacazette's going top.
Can Willian play Cam? See, you know what? To be fair, I think Lacazette works well as a support striker. I think Lacazette could work well behind Aubameyang. So I don't get why Willian changed the centre.
No, we tried that. We've tried that. It doesn't work.
For Burnley, just to make it even, Eric Peters is coming on, and it looks like Charlie Taylor's come off, so a bit of a left-back substitution, so a bit more defensive assurance for Burnley with that change. Well, yeah, I think Burnley are going to be happy with a point against Arsenal, but I think they'll snatch a goal and go for all three. They're passing it back to the goalkeeper again, and he just about clears it out to a Burnley player.
I'm telling you what, Burnley are going to win this game and do the double over us. I'm telling you, it's coming.
No, it's Smith-Rowe.
I predicted. I said last night 2-1 Burnley, and I've said it.
It's happening, mate. It's happening. You're right. Burnley will win this game.
Sorry, it's all right.
Burnley are
you know what? You know what? I just saw that moment just then. They passed it back to the defender. I can't remember whether it was Murray or Chambers. It's offside against Arsenal. I don't know whether it's Chambers or Murray. But he literally had the ball. The keeper was right there. He had to clear it because the defender didn't know what to do. It's like Mustafi's like, okay. And he didn't know what to do with the ball. He was literally, the keeper was like 2 millimeters away from the defender clearing it because the defender kept the ball and let it bounce. I don't see that in League One football, but I'm seeing it here. And that's embarrassing. Arsenal decision making is poor. And if they don't fix up at the back, they're going to make more mistakes and they're going to end up not finishing 10th. They're going to end up finishing 14th or 15th. And that's embarrassing.
We should have been at least 3-0 up at the first half. Burnley played a League One side in the FA Cup this season. MK Dons. And Burnley knocked MK Dons out on penalties. And Burnley
I will say about MK Dons under Russell Martin, they're an improved side right now. They're looking like they were a few years ago when they had the youngster the young Dele Alli in that squad. They're looking like the MK Dons that were fighting for Championship football. They're looking like a good side for next season in League One. So, fair credit to MK Dons in that match. But Burnley, honestly, I think someone said it earlier, they're growing into this game because Arsenal are letting them grow into this game and they're taking it like a stroll in the park. And you know what? I think some Arsenal fans are probably wishing they had Highbury back right now because what was the point in moving to the Emirates Stadium if they're not even on the level of Burnley, let alone Bayern Munich?
Is Smith-Rowe on the bench?
I think he had a little knock. I'm not sure if he is or not, but he had a little knock.
Because we really need him.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. So then the only other.
I know he had a little knock. That's why he was out of the squad.
He was doubtful. Yeah, he was doubtful. We've got Ryan.
Yeah, I think Arteta came out and said that.
Left. Martinelli left.
We're really missing a cam. Odegaard
is Martinelli not coming on?
Because
I don't get
we don't need a winger.
Here we go. Ball in the box. Cleared away. It takes a double header to a Burnley player. And no one's even... They're letting Burnley have so much space. That's one thing I've noticed. When you've got two Arsenal players forming a triangle with a Burnley player, they're not closing them down from either end. They're letting the Burnley player have so much space on an analysis point of view, and he's had time to put the passes out and let Burnley play the way they play. And that's one thing that's really frustrated me about Arsenal, their lack of desire and pressing.
And that's why Arteta is failing. That's why Arteta's failing, because we can see that. We can see that
just now. He could have cleared it downfield just now, and it's a Burnley throw.
Yeah,
he cleared it out.
Jesus! Oh my God, Burnley are appealing for a penalty, mate.
Oh,
Wait, hang on. Gudmundsson's coming off. Gudmundsson's coming off, and coming on right now, just to say everyone, Gudmundsson, number 7's coming off, and replacing him.
I've been waiting for Pepe.
It's number 12, Robbie Brady. Robbie Brady's coming on to replace Gudmundsson.
This game really needs Pepe.
Let's have a look at this. I want to see if this is a penalty or not. Hang on. Yeah, Pepe's coming on now, isn't he?
Is Aubameyang coming off
few minutes.
Is Aubameyang coming off then?
Well, or Willian or Aubameyang.
No, you got to keep Willian on the pitch.
And then Willian at cam. If Willian's not coming off and Aubameyang is, Willian at cam, Pepe on the right or the left, opposite the other Saka.
I don't think that's a pen.
I don't even think he touched him, did he?
He even touched him. He fell over.
He barely touched him. It was contact. Sean Dyche's appealing.
Taking the shot. Get out of it.
They're looking at it. The VAR.
It's Sean Dyche, isn't it? It's fucking Sean Dyche.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look.
That'll be a soft penalty. That'll be a soft penalty.
Saka, I swear to God, Saka barely touched him. He barely touched him.
If that's a pen, I'm gonna go mad.
No,
I will go mad. I will.
I think VAR stopped checking it, haven't they?
No.
They stopped checking.
Don't say a word. Don't say a word.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I don't want to ruin it for you, yeah?
No. They stopped checking it. They're playing on. They stopped checking it.
Saka, what have you done?
No.
They stopped checking it. They let him play on.
Luca. No.
They let him play on.
I'm not saying anything.
Piss off, man.
Please, Luca, no. No.
Seriously, piss off.
No, please. I'm begging you.
That's such a soft penalty.
I'm begging you, no. I'm begging you.
Lanza.
No.
Oh, you're right.
I said 2-1.
Yeah,
I'm good. 2-1 somewhere.
Wait. It cannot be. Luca, please.
Willian's off for Pepe. They're not even brought off for Aubameyang. They're bringing off Willian, who's got a good
Why are
game
we taking
today.
off our best player? Why are we taking off our best player?
Why is Willian coming off for Pepe? Pepe should come on, but why is Willian coming off?
I'm worried about what Luca's gonna.
I don't get it.
Why are you laughing? What's funny?
Something's happened on it. I don't know. I thought I was in front, but
yeah.
What's happened?
I thought they were playing on. I thought they weren't checking this another penalty. I thought they were playing on.
What's happened?
no, the penalty. The penalty.
Lucas shouted, "Oh, Saka, what?"
Wait, is it the one where Saka tapped his leg?
I think he's trolling.
What's funny? I'm asking.
Lucas trolling.
Looks like
He's got to be trolling.
Yeah, he's definitely trolling.
He's got to be. They played on. They played on.
What is? I don't get the joke. I don't get it. No.
So
He's
I guess like they were checking the Xhaka.
No, what it is. Xhaka nearly gave the ball away, pretty much. Nearly did exactly the same thing.
Ah, fair enough.
Oh,
Like
that was a nasty one. That was a nasty.
That
was a nasty right through the back of it.
Oh no.
Ooh.
That's bad.
So this one's talking about Burnley are growing into this. Burnley are growing into this game 100%.
They really are.
Burnley are going to win this
very
game.
level game.
I don't know.
That's
I mean,
why.
Because they have no creativity, man. Burnley have like no creativity. That's the problem. A better team that would have won, like.
That's why I predicted. That's why I predicted a 2-1 win for Burnley, because I knew they'd win it somehow, some way.
They don't need creativity when Arsenal are helping them. They don't need it. You don't need creativity.
That's the thing I said about Arsenal today. There's going to be no creativity, and Burnley are going to take control of the game at some point, and they have done. They've done exactly what I predicted.
Well, Stephen's happy with this game, so that says it all, doesn't it? That says it all.
What?
When did I say that?
I'd quit trolling.
2 minutes until Don's the team comes out. So once it hits 2 o'clock, I'm going to need to reveal my team. So team news comes out in a minute.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Brilliant.
I'll go get a drink.
I'm praying, like I said, I'm praying we put out a good team today. I know John Taylor's injured, and I'm expecting probably that to be the only change. But if he's made a couple more, then I'll be surprised because continuity is important. So, but I'm expecting that to be the only change.
Hold on.
Burnley's 4-4-2 is
Burnley
very.
Have a chance. Ball in, headed away. See, Burnley are going into this game way too much. Too much.
What do you think of the game so far?
Oh,
what do you think of the game so far?
Pretty much what I expected.
Is it?
By the way, tributes, since my club's Doncaster, tributes to the former assistant coach and the former Oxford, Derby and West Brom player, Mickey Lewis, who's died today at the age of 56. So he worked with Dave Penny at with the squad. He's put in a good squad working with Dave Penny. So tributes and thoughts go out to his friends and family at Mickey Lewis.
Well said.
Is this? Sorry, I didn't hear. Sorry.
Oh, here we go. Right, so the team then. Like I said, only one change. Here we go. So it's Jones, Halliday, Anderson, Wright, James from right to left, Smith, Bogle, Richards, Sims, Coppinger, and Bogle. Then on the bench, Balcom, Gomez, Robertson, the Kilo, John, Greaves, and Horton. So it's what I expected, to be honest. I thought I was going to see Okanabiri, but it looks like he's picked up a knock. So Taylor Richards at cam, Sims and Coppinger on the wings, which I'm very happy about, and Bogle up front. So, and the back four and the back five remains the same. So, very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. It's good to see Taylor Richards starting and Coppinger starting as well. Very happy with that team, and let's go for the 3 points, I think. So, if I'm looking for the way they're set out, here we go. Free Press has revealed it. So it's going to be Jones.
I think Vargas confused.
Yeah. I think
Vargas confused. Who are we talking about?
Right?
Which team's that?
Right?
So Doncaster, League One.
I'm actually
the way
watching
the team
on
set out
I'm actually
is
watching.
Yeah, so the way the team set out is Jones in goal, Halliday right back, James left back, right centre back, and Captain Anderson at left centre back, Smith on the right centre midfield, Bostock on the left centre midfield, Coppinger right wing, Sims left wing, Richards cam, and Bogle up front. So I'm happy with that. Really happy with that.
4-2-3-1.
Yeah, 4-2-3-1. Yeah, but I'm going to try and find now what the Plymouth team is.
You're right.
What is that?
Is he banging his camera?
No, it's a freezer thing. It's like a freezer.
Freezer?
In the freezer, you bang the freezer.
I hate that. Do you know what?
Oh, that pisses on you.
Oh, you want the what? What the thingy? The Plymouth team.
Oh, what the hell, fam? Some birds just shitting on my window.
Oh, that's nice.
I maybe want to know that.
Yes, nice.
Is that Pringles ads?
Oh my God.
That's not Pringles.
Right, Plymouth team's been revealed. This is going to be interesting because it'd be interesting to see if we've got a plan to defend against back five. So what they've gone with, is they've got.
Go away.
So Plymouth team's been revealed. Halliday, the former Rangers player, no, he's a former York City player, a right back. If he's played for Rangers, then I don't know. But Plymouth have lined up as a 5-3-2, so they've got Cooper in goal, Watts, Apoku, and Ainson as a back three with Grant and Edwards on the wings, which is very interesting. Mayer and Reeves in front of Fornar in the midfield three, and then Ennis and Jeffcott up front. So, I mean, we haven't set up against the back five under Butler before. Against the back five, sorry. So, penalty. Oh, me. Hang on. That was no! That's a graze of the fucking hand! That's nowhere near a penalty!
I'm not saying that.
Penalty for who?
This is confusing! This is so confusing!
Penalty
for who? I don't think they've
the handball rule is so confusing.
Who's the penalty for?
See, this is the thing that really angers me. If it was like the Eric Dyer incident.
I haven't given it. Which is just right.
Oh yeah, I know that, but this is why the handball rules are so confusing. Because Eric Dyer in that against Newcastle, it hit his arm, by accident. He didn't even know because he was using his arms to balance to get off the ground and head the ball away, and they gave the penalty. That was an accident from Lacazette, and they didn't give the penalty. Why is some rules changing? They made a rule change last night. There was a rule change the last 24 hours.
I don't think they actually know the rule. They just make it up as go along each week.
Yeah, and it's the people in charge of football that are making the game available.
This way.
Yeah, this week we're going to go this way. Hang on. This week we're going to go this way to support this team, and this team, and go against this team. And then the next week we'll change it so they'll look back on it and say we can't make the change now. I'm telling you, I think some teams might have gone to the officials in charge of football and said, "Can we give you 20 quid to change the rules this week?"
I'm all, yeah.
Oh, the conspiracy theories back again.
Oh no.
Oh, well, that was on ball.
It should have been a penalty.
It was on ball. That his arms are in an unnatural position.
Well, on ball,
oh yeah, it was like it reminded me of Hand of Glory, for God's sake. But that's what I mean. It's an accident. Burnley players are. It just struck the Burnley player's arm. That should have been. Oh, here we go. It struck the Burnley arm. Then it grazed off Lacazette. It could have been a. Oh my God! I hate football. I hate football at the top level. This is why I love League One. I hate football at the Premier League.
I don't know what handball is anymore. That's the problem.
League One has no technology, and we might have controversies yet, but at least we have more passion than the Premier League. At least we've got more passion in our game than the Premier League. It's got no technology to deal with. It's ridiculous.
You also get promoted to the Championship, not Premier League. You didn't get Premier League.
Championship still hasn't got the technology. I think they've got goal line technology. That's about it. We ain't got VAR. We ain't got VAR in League One or Championship or League Two because we don't need it at the minute.
Bloody Rangers team's out, so hopefully.
Oh yeah, there's controversies. Don't get me wrong. There's a couple of high boots in League Two that leads to red cards that should have been given if they had VAR.
Wait, we nearly fucking headbutted him.
Wait, Daniel, Celtic lose, Rangers win, didn't it?
Celtic lose tomorrow, and we win today. Yeah. We got to win today first.
Oh
yeah, if Rangers and Celtic win today, I think if Rangers and Celtic win both their games today, the title could get decided at Parkhead against Celtic.
I want it to get decided there. I want to beat them there.
If Rangers win the title against Celtic next week, it's going to be the most embarrassing moment in Celtic's history.
I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to click on this.
Yeah, but Rangers have...
They're 28 points.
Oh yeah. That's why it's embarrassing for Celtics. They'll lose the title to their nearest and dearest rivals in the Scottish Premiership at Parkhead. Are we seeing anything from Arsenal in the second half now in the last 10-15 minutes? Not really.
No.
Apart from the penalty incident, no. Ball through here. Arsenal, they're going to put it in the box. Nope, they're going to take it to the corner flag, play it simple, and try and find the cross from somewhere.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Am I behind?
You literally wouldn't
see, no one's making... No, I'm 79 minutes, 33 seconds in now. 79 minutes, though. And Burnley, and literally, Arsenal passed it round the side and the back, waiting for a run. No one made the run. They kept passing sideways, and Burnley just intercepted. And now I think they've got a free kick now. So it's just a passive. And you know what? This is the thing I'm looking for now. The last 10 minutes. Man United didn't do this against Crystal Palace. We didn't do it against Ipswich and Darren Moore's last game in charge before he left for Sheffield Wednesday. I now want to see if Arsenal's going to win this game. Urgency, attacking, making the forward runs. If I see in this last 10 minutes, no forward runs, side to side, keep losing the ball, not giving a toss about the club or anything like that, extra 4-0 up now, then I'm going to absolutely lose my cool because this is not the Arsenal that I grew up watching. This is not the Arsenal.
You said the Arsenal you go watching.
I think Arsenal would be happy for a draw.
Partey's off. Partey's off for Dyche.
How old are you?
I'm 21 in June.
21.
I watched them win the title when I was 10. This is not the Arsenal I grew up to.
Mate, trust me. I've just seen
Thomas Partey. How can you not finish that?
What was that? That was shocking.
Partey's come off for Dani Ceballos as well. Partey's come off for Dani Ceballos. Here we go.
Party hard.
Ball in.
72 million quid. 72 million.
Not finishing that.
That is out.
That is ridiculous.
We
That
took
is
Willian off.
shockingly bad.
I did not pay. I'm sorry. I don't care if you're worth 70. If someone paid you 72 million to come to this club, right? You should be scoring that. End of story.
Do you know what, Stephen? Let me just say something. Let me just say something quickly. That one moment there. Hold on. Listen, Stephen. That one moment there tells you everything you need to know about what's going on with Arsenal right now in terms of training and coaching.
I'm sorry.
Agree.
Right there.
Coaching, absolutely agree.
That should leave Arsenal ASAP.
Hang on. Wait. Whether you look at the board or the Cronkies. Who's responsible for the coaching and the training? The manager. It comes down to the manager.
Yeah. And you know what? What I will say,
being static, not making runs. This is all
tactics are poor. Tactics are poor. But what I will say though, is a point with Pepe, I'm noticing the same thing as Lacazette under last year of Arsene Wenger. Confidence. Hang on. I'm noticing the same thing with Lacazette under Arsene Wenger. Confidence. Lacazette gets brought off all the time under Arsene Wenger in his last year, and he's not got the confidence under Emery to fire, and then Emery goes, and he's still not got no confidence. Nicola Pepe was pretty much a bench player for most of Emery's 6 months that he was there before he got sacked. I'm noticing a confidence issue with Nicola Pepe, the same as what I've been with Lacazette. And if he doesn't continue, I see Pepe and Lacazette going to a club where they will get confidence. And this is now a confidence cycle. First it was Lacazette, now it's Nicola Pepe.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm
and I've noticed that. And I've noticed that.
What I'm saying now is that, right? This, I'm sorry, we are not progressing. Or regress. Oh, it's off the line. We're not progressing.
This is showing the last time we lost to Everton on Sky Sports.
Hey up. What's going on here? Wait, Stephen, wait. Some big's going on here. Red card.
Burnley's had a player sent off.
Oh, no.
Second year.
Is it handball? It's handball off the line. Yeah, it's handball.
Hang on.
It's handball. Watch.
Very strict call by the referee. Pulls out a red card and sends Peterson off the pitch.
What is it then?
Sure,
Eric Peters is
Let me see this. Hang on.
I swear it came off here.
It's handball. It's handball.
Shoulder.
That's his shoulder, not his hand. That's his shoulder.
That's
his shoulder.
No, I think it's a bit too low. Hold on.
I'm not getting chompy over that.
VAR.
It's above the shoulder, so it's not a penalty.
Let's have a look.
I might be an Arsenal fan.
Saying it's handball, it's above the it's above the shoulder. It's not a
penalty.
penalty.
It's not a red card.
Right, it's not a red card.
Wait. There's VAR in it.
Yeah, this will get overturned.
Football fan, that is not a pen.
It'll get overturned. No doubt about it.
You know what?
That's not even handball either.
I'll say this right now. That is a disgrace to football. And the referees, and I've said this for ages, it's not the technology, it's people running it. The referees are a disgrace.
Anything below
the shoulder, it's not a penalty.
If it's below the sleeve, it's handball.
I'm just going to
It was above the sleeve, Labs.
It's going to get overturned all day long. I'll put you any money you want. I'll have a bit of anybody right now.
Overturned. It's got to be.
Yeah, so
if this doesn't get overturned, it's an absolute disgrace.
Right, so it's a yellow card. It's a yellow card, and it's not a penalty. No.
He's not going to the screen. He's getting the earpiece from Stop the Car. Right, thank you. You've actually made the right.
Daniel, are you watching the goal right now?
You can only see it where.
You see the Burnley player just then, after he gave the yellow card. Burnley player was sarcastically clapping because the right decision was made.
A girl saying that's a penalty. What is he smoking?
And you know what? This would be interesting. I want to get your guys' thoughts on this. And this is what. And I'll reference this. Hang on. I'll reference this back to the Brighton free kick issue against West Brom. And I want to get your thoughts and opinions on this, guys. How long will it be now until a Burnley player comes out and says what the referees should be saying after the match? How long will it be now before the referees don't get a post-match interview and it ends up being a Burnley player that has to come out and say the things the referee should be apologising for? And it's the same with Brighton. Lewis Dunk came out after that free kick issue and said, why isn't the referee standing here saying the things that I should be saying? Lewis Dunk had to come out and do a referee's job and apologise on behalf of himself.
Stephen, are you watching the camera right now?
How long?
Are you watching
How
the girl
long
right
will it be
now?
before a referee comes out and apologises?
What are you saying?
Are you watching the girl right now? He's saying it's a clear pen.
No, it's
You're
not.
telling me he's a blind. Oi, Velvetron, I'm paying for the super chat. Tell him he's a blind twat.
Bro, it's just a pen. Suchek's red. It shouldn't have been overturned.
How can you not see that's off the shoulder? Are you blind?
That's his shoulder.
It's off his shoulder.
No way.
No
way.
No. The TFT, because they apparently didn't check my Instagram message with the link, right? That's why they didn't put the link in, right? So they've missed that. So I'm going to go on the terrace, and they said they'll happily have me on to come in 2 minutes to say, go and just give in. If he gives it fucking 1 minute about saying that's a pen, I'm going to shout him down. Huh? Swear to God.
Oh.
Don't even go. Don't embarrass us, please.
I'm watching the game right now on a stream which I can't say is legal or illegal. But I'm watching the game right now, and I'm seeing from the replay, it hits his shoulder. It is not a red card. It is not a penalty.
I'll just ask him, are you a football fan? Are you an Arsenal fan, but as well as a football fan? And if he says both yes to both, I said, then you can't sit there and say it's a handball.
And they changed it round. They overturned it in the end, thank God. But this is what we need to be looking at. The referees, and I said this about Brighton as well, I said this about other incidents. The referee should be coming out and doing post-match interviews, and it should be left to players to answer for that.
And then it's the Championship if they do bad, and if they do well, they get promoted to the Premier League.
If that goal that Nyland kept away from the Hawkeye technology was given, Aston Villa would be down in the Championship by now.
Yeah.
Decisions affect seasons, and the refereeing quality should be improved.
Premier
League, Championship, League One, and League Two.
Fulham could go down by a point.
On the final day of the season, Bolton had 2 goals. One was offside, and 2 they bundled the keeper into the net, and it was a foul. If those
and if Aston Villa was in the Championship this season, them and Norwich were battling for the title, not Norwich, Brentford, and Swansea.
And
like I said, decisions.
Do you think Jack Grealish would have stayed there?
No.
Decisions affect seasons. Decisions affect seasons, and these decisions can change the fabric of seasons. And if these decisions are going to affect seasons, not only should the referees hang on. The referees should be coming out and saying this is wrong, and they should be apologising. But they're never going to take responsibility. The players have to do that for themselves. And the refereeing quality, I'm not just saying this is Premier League, I'm saying Championship, League One, and League Two. The refereeing in this country should be improved drastically. And this is a question I point to all of you guys. And this is explaining the quality of refereeing in this country. Why is there no English referees in the World Cup or European competitions? Because they're a pile of rubbish.
Yeah, this is the thing. This is why I say put a punishment. If they do bad, relegate them to the Championship. If they do well,
and this is embarrassing, you know. We're saying all the right things. We're saying the right things, but they're not saying the right things.
Kane was offside when he got that goal in 1819 at Wembley when we played in North London derby. If then Aubameyang, if that would have been 1-0, and then Aubameyang, though he missed that chance, that would have been 1-0 us. We would have been.
And this is the embarrassing thing. This is the embarrassing thing. We're saying it, but the people professionally running the game and the people on the pitch aren't seeing it because they know they're going to get 50 grand a week for making the wrong decisions. The Mike Dean show, the Kevin Friend show, more like Kevin Fuck, not Kevin Friend.
Don't refs get paid yearly? Isn't it just a yearly thing?
That's what that's
what I mean. They're going to get paid thousands of pounds a week. Well, they're going to get paid thousands of thousands a year and get monthly or weekly earnings from that wage to make the wrong decisions. Like I said, it's not Kevin Friend, it's Kevin Foe, it's not Mike Dean, it's the Mike Dean show, you know, hosted by Jonathan Ross and Michael McIntyre. It's a comedy show.
Yeah.
He's a comedian.
Stephen. This is your Arsenal fans summed up. I'm going to read this tweet. This is your fans summed up.
No.
Oh, here we go.
Seriously?
Let's see them defend this. Let's see them blame the referees this time to mistake for their performance.
Wait. Let him say it.
Seriously, done with these referees and VAR. Cost us easily a minimum 10 to 15 points this season. That could be a top 4 spot. With the amount of money involved, you can't make these blatant errors.
Are you taking the piss?
That's just nonsense. This is what I'm saying about some people don't bother watching and supporting football. Just don't do it.
Repeat that. Just repeat it, please.
Seriously done with these referees and VAR. cost us easily a minimum 10 to 15 points this season. That could be a top 4 spot. With the amount of money involved, you can't make these blatant errors.
And that's what the Premier League fan base is like. That's a disgrace. How can they blame the referees and the technology for the fact they performed shit?
Wait, what's happened? What's happened?
That's
about the handball rule, eh?
Yeah, the handball.
No, stop with the crap. No, what's happened?
Oh, so
basically, fans on social media are blaming the technology and the referees for the reason they performed shit. That's the whole and short of it.
They're saying that was a penalty. They're saying that was a handball and a penalty.
Someone's put it on Twitter. Do you understand? I don't understand. What is the handball rule? I don't understand.
It wasn't fucking handball.
Typical Arsenal fans will blame anything but their performance and their manager, their tactics, their players. They will put everything. It's like Liverpool. Liverpool blame the wind why they're not winning the Champions League or the title. Arsenal fans will find every single excuse they can to not blame the team because they know they're keeping Stan Kroenke in charge of that club. They'll blame anything but the performance. They'll blame the referees. We know AFTV will blame the referees, but anyone will blame anything but the performance.
I mean, that's your fan base, Steve,
It's embarrassing. As a neutral from a League One fan, I'm embarrassed for Arsenal Football Club. I think we could demolish Arsenal because they know they are shit. Man. And it's going to get worse. Man. Pepe missed again, hasn't he? He's missed again. Let's have a look at this. Crossing the box.
Wait.
Ben Mee clears. Chance here. Hang on.
Third miss today.
In the box. No, out for a throw. I might be a bit behind.
Third miss today.
Wow. Nick Pope has been brilliant today.
93 minutes of 94. This is going to end 1-1.
And you know what? I'm a typical fan base as well, disrespecting our players.
Here we go.
Like you guys are crap.
Inside.
Should be over now.
Crap. Tierney's
how's he come off the post so many times?
You're better than Tierney.
Here we go.
Ollie better than
1-1.
Passed it straight to Burnley. Cleared away.
It's finished now. Draw.
Absolute rubbish. Arsenal, don't blame the referees. Blame your players.
Don't blame the referees, man. I'm going on it too, man.
Blame the players. Blame the players.
Blame the players, not the refs. The referees were poor today, but they got it spot on with that handball. It wasn't a red card.
Manager.
No, not the manager. Not the manager.
Sorry.
You blame the players.
It's on the manager, Brian. It's on the manager.
No, Steve, I'm thinking this crap. Steve, I'm thinking this crap.
No, who teaches them?
It's weak. It's weak. Steven, it's weak. It's weak. It's weak from you to do that.
Oh my God! So that's it. Then blame the players is weak. Then
I blame the way they're set out. I don't blame the manager. I blame the way they're set out as well as the players.
Steve, you had clear-cut chances today.
1-1.
Steve, you had clear-cut chances
absolute
today.
Everyone's played them through. And when Willian when he's trying to make inside and progress with the ball, right? Where have they been? They've just been static. They don't move.
Mate, you had chances. You had chances, mate. You could not blame the manager. You have chances.
Even the offside rules ridiculous.
You had
if there's one positive to take out of this game, if there's one positive to take out of it, it's at least Burnley didn't do the double over you.
Can I say something quickly? Can I just speak, please? Can I just
he just slapped in their head.
I want to say, you blame the manager, but you had clear-cut chances. You're going to only blame the manager when there are no chances created. So
yeah,
why is
Pepe not finishing that? Why is Pepe not finishing that chance in the second half?
I'm going anyway to watch the terrace. See what they say. See you later, guys.
No, Bogab, no.
You're trolling, bro. Listen. I'm
being truthful.
Listen.
When there are
why
no
is he taking off Willian?
When there was no creativity.
Why is Willian coming off? Why is Pepe coming on so late?
Let me finish. No, let me finish
because I've got to wrap this up because
when you had these chances, you didn't take them. That's on the players. When there are no chances created, you blame the manager. There were chances created. You can't blame the manager. You cannot blame the manager.
Look. Some players have been shocking today. Yes, Odegaard sucked today. No offense.
No, Aubameyang's been shocking.
I like the guy. He has potential, but he sucked. Xhaka with the mistake. Yes, I agree. There's parts parts to that, but the in-game management side of things, it was shocking from Arteta in that sense.
I don't get it.
Like Sean Dyche had this team 4-4-2 drilled.
I just don't understand. It's always the managers involved in the problems, but the players had chances. Your world-class attacker had a chance today and he missed it.
Look, at the end of the day, both our clubs need an elite coach, right? So he can't.
You don't need to know. You don't need to bring my club into this. Focus on your own club. Like you have dead players and a dead manager.
You do it all the time, man. Come on.
But
and it just gets back to Dante. It just gets back to Ipswich have equalised. Ipswich have equalised. It just gets better and better.
What do you think if we had a better manager, we get something
better?
Lacazette
as Cam, that makes no sense either.
What?
There's some things towards the end of the game, like
think if we had a better manager, we get something better? Hang on, do you honestly think if we got a better manager, we get something better out of this team?
Yeah.
Because the rotten course
an elite manager would have taken Alba off today.
Hang on, stop talking over him.
The question then, right? You might get something better. You might play better football. Doesn't mean you're gonna initially win games. Your players will take the chances. Yeah, so then it's not the manager's fault then, is it? It's the players. Get rid of these players. Get fucking rid. All I was hearing last season was Aubameyang's this world class, one of the best players in this decade. Like he missed a fucking clear cut chance against Burnley. A broken Burnley side, and he missed. No, I don't care. He's getting a 4 today. He was shit. I don't care if he scored. He's getting a 4.
Well,
that chance is a clear.
Actually, I'll give him a 4 of that. I'd agree with you on that one. Actually, I'll give him a pretty low rating. Actually, but
I think Arsenal's best performer today, once again, was Bukayo Saka. Absolutely brilliant. It wasn't his best game, where he had a good performance, but that is because the rest of the players were just average at best.
Willian had the best game.
Willian, yeah, I'd say Willian was probably I'd say Saka maybe under Willian a little bit, but I'll give my credit to Willian. But you know what? The big thing I take out of that is, again, I said it to you 10 minutes ago. The last 10 minutes, I'll keep my eyes on it, see if there's any urgency to get a winning goal. I saw no urgency. I saw passing around the back. I saw side to side, nothing creative. And you know what? You know what the kicker is?
That's the thing.
Yeah, you know what the kicker is, though? You know what the kicker is? The kicker is, and you know what, I'll say this again. The kicker is, first of all, Ipswich have equalised, so I'm not happy about that because I want 3 points for Gillingham. But the kicker is the likes of Granit Xhaka, Hector Bellerin, Nicola Pepe, all these players that haven't been performing very well today, they're going to get praised by deluded Arsenal fans that are going to blame the refs for the fact they performed shit. And this is the thing. Who's Arsenal playing next? Is it Olympiacos?
Oh, God's sake.
Over by the first leg, because they're going to pass side to side. Socrates is going to get a goal. Socrates will get a goal in that game, mark my words, because Arsenal will play side to side, round the back, and they will not play urgently. They're going to take it like Burnley. They're going to take it very, very lack of urgency. They're going to stroll around the park like they think it's going to be easy, and Olympiacos will wrap their shit up. And Olympiacos are going to have this done and dusted by the first leg, unless they turn up and actually try. And I think once you get eliminated by Olympiacos, season over. Season done and dusted. I don't care if you finish in the Europa Conference League places. It's over. It's over.
In the first place. But there you go. I've got to wrap this up, so I've got to head to.
Yeah, and people will say quickly in the live chat. People will say why you're unhappy at Arsenal when you're a Donny fan. I'm a football fan first, and when I don't see players for other teams not trying, not having a lack of urgency, when I see the wrong tactics, when I see an owner taking money out the club, I'll stand up for other football fans and I'll say that. I know no one said it, but I'll stand up and I'll say it. Arsenal right now are not going to finish in 8th, let alone 7th or 6th. They're going to finish in between 10th and 15th. Mark my words, because Arsenal need to regroup, go again, rip this squad out, and I don't mean 2 or 3 out, 2 or 3 in. I'm talking about 15 players out from all academy under 23s and first team. I'm talking 15 players out, 15 in the door in all departments. And I'm saying if Mikel Arteta wants to stay at this football club, he needs to learn from his mistakes. And you know what? I saw the same thing with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I saw the same thing with Man United. A lack of urgency. And they need to learn that, otherwise their season is over and Mr. Death sweeps them to hell.
Well, anyway, there. I've got to say Arsenal draw. Well, 1-1. I'll be doing a match reaction later on, but I've got to jump to the terrace to quickly say my piece.
Yeah, I'm jumping to the terrace as well to get my thoughts on as well.
Friday. So big up to everyone that's tuned in, and yeah, smash a lot on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you
Stephen, Stephen, when are you doing the player ratings today? Is there a particular
Hopefully
time?
at 3, whenever I get a chance to finish after the terrace.
Okay, let's do it like in like an hour and a half.
Yeah, yeah. I've got to send the links. I haven't even advertised it. Jesus.
Yeah,
but
fine.
yeah.
I'll come on with the player ratings. Hopefully, I'll be able to come on and give my own player ratings if you want, Stephen.
I'll DM you the link.
Wait, was
cheers,
there a Burnley penalty incident? Because I heard people talking about that.
That's not a penalty. It hit his shoulder and it wasn't a red card.
Anyway, we got to.
No, not that one. Early in the first half.
I'll catch you later, folks.
We got to go.
Oh, that were an accident.
I've got to wrap this up. So thanks for everyone that's tuning in, and we'll speak to you again soon.
Yeah.